This program is rated MA. It contains adult themes, coarse language, sexual references, and violence.
All right, everybody, what's up? It's Open Comms. We're back, and everything is running smoothly
so far.
So far. Look at this.
The night is still young. We still have 2 hours. Something we can fuck something up.
Oh hell yeah.
We'll find out. Man, I don't even know what to do now. We're all here. We got the cast. We got Delana joining us as well. How's it going, Delana?
I'm killing zombies.
Hell yeah. Is that
Minecraft.
Yeah. No, I was trying to. My brain didn't work. Don't know if anyone's heard. We got some opening shots to do.
Did you guys hear the news?
The war.
Something about a war.
It's over?
It started?
What? It's over already? Too soon.
Do I have a clip for this?
Man, I. It's been a year and a half in the making, and it went out just like the Roman Empire. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Congratulations to Pappy. I heard they won very graciously.
Kick this right out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna miss Delve. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna miss the shit out of that place.
I don't
Goons
know.
have finally left the game.
The goon
Forever.
The goon
Fortunately, I
menace
was
is
bastard, so I didn't have to
destroyed.
leave the game. I just have to leave
Goon
Delve.
menace.
Has been destroyed. 1DQ has been liberated, and oh wait,
You don't want that war anyway.
wait a sec.
Hey, you know what?
Where's that son of a bitch sound?
Congratulations to
Son of a bitch!
everyone.
We got a hole in the boat.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long-going war, and the thing is, it was up until towards the end. It was not one of those like dead wars that start off and then just kind of taper off and don't really happen, and then everyone just quits in the middle. This was a pretty grueling war. There was massive. I mean, the amount of ISK lost in this war was higher than any war in the past. Now, I mean, that also probably correlates with the fact that there was more ISK in this war than any war in the past, but.
So now, has any other person read the Histories of Eve books? I'm a nerd, and I have, right? So
I own them
didn't the first
both.
Bob War take?
Yeah, I got
wasn't it
them,
like
but
3
I
years
haven't-
long?
yeah.
Wasn't it? Didn't they fight for like 3
That
years?
happened
after
before
that?
I started playing, so that doesn't exist.
That
Well,
doesn't
no,
count.
We're talking about this being a long war, and it was, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was like 3 years that the Bob War was.
But I think
Unless
that was
it
like
was just
3 years of conflicts flaring up and then simmering down.
is that what it was? It wasn't constant
back
war.
up
then?
again.
Mini
Okay.
That
battles
makes more
all
sense.
over the place.
Kenneth James is saying that the first war was not that long. It was more like a bunch of wars lumped into one.
Okay, so they're just kind of call a bunch of little wars.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So the everyone's fighting over like the victory conditions on who actually won. I mean, you have the Pappy side. Not everyone in Pappy is saying. I'm saying like there were. I listened to that SoundCloud bit that was a test meeting. I don't know if anyone else heard that. It was
Rank
kind of.
was saying that was faked, and I don't think it was
I don't
fake.
think it's
That was
fake.
not
It doesn't.
fake.
It doesn't sound
There's
fake to
no
me.
way. There's no way. No, Rain,
No,
shut the
it's
fuck
not.
up.
That's way
There is
too
no
complex.
way you
It's-
can get that. You can get all of
actors.
those Eve
Crisis
nerds
actors.
together and orchestrate that to be that
It's
convincing.
too-
I don't
it's-
think Eve players are capable of that on that
No, and
scale.
it's-
If you could get all of them from Florida, we might be able to.
Here's
do
the
it
thing:
for you.
does anyone recognize the voices of the people in there? Because I mean, it didn't
I
sound
missed
like
it.
Pro God was there. It didn't sound like Billy was in there. I don't know anyone else in Test that's in leadership. So
Pro God was the one
Rain-
that broke
Rain
it
is
down for them
blowing
before
smoke.
that salty breakdown occurred, right?
it's 3
If you
dudes
listen to the
changing
whole
voice.
thing, there was the Pro God came in, laid it all out, like we're withdrawing, We're out of here. Pack your shit. And then he was like, okay, that's it. Get ready for pings. And then he left the channel. And then that's when the salt
so they
broke.
waited. Pickles had to go before they
Well, no
before they
one's
could voice
brave
their
enough to speak
dissent.
up until then, right?
But yeah, so it's too intricate. It's too.
Right.
If those are voice actors, then they're the
It's-
best goddamn voice actors on the planet.
Manic, were you there? It was you, wasn't it?
I wasn't there. It wasn't me. No.
Talking about voice actors, I think maybe it was
Yeah,
you.
no. Maybe I was one of them. Who knows?
But it honestly sounded. But the thing is, like, it sounded like some people were pissed, and it wasn't until people were like, "Oh, hey, goons are on here," and then you have the people obviously saying like some propaganda rhetoric, and it's like obviously they don't think that they're like, "Oh, well, we won the war. I had a great time." It's like they're just saying that shit to fuck with goons or whatever.
I think it's too good to be fake, if that makes any sense. Like,
No, makes perfect sense.
God, how can I? That was a bad way of saying it. I don't know how
Kinda
else.
like
to put
sex
it. I
with
don't
me.
think it's fake. I think that was.
fake. No, it sounded too authentic. It just sounded like actual people just getting in there. But so you have the side that's saying, well, we did way better than anyone expected us to. We killed way more shit than has died than anyone else, and we just. I mean, yeah, the Pappy side did. If you look at the ISK war, I'm pretty sure they are way up on top. Then you have goons that are saying, yeah, but we're still here. And I honestly, I mean, I was on the NC side for a long time. I was pretty inactive for half of it, but the early half of the war, I was in there. And I mean, I have to say, and I was saying it all the way back when they were saying at the very beginning what their war goals were. Their war goals were not just to kick Imperium out of Delve and Quirius and all that down there. It was to break up the coalition, like to actually destroy goons. And I'm like, destroying goons is impossible.
Yeah,
You're
but
not doing that
but
through
they
any
walked-
war.
They walked that back after a couple.
I know they walked it
Yeah,
back
it was
because
just
they
something a
realized
little
that
bit
was.
too
It's like you're not.
Stupid goal.
You
And
can
it
kick
wasn't
them.
really a goal. It was
Yeah.
just them being overzealous.
Yeah, my thing
was-
fun.
Some of us were just like, I know that goons are never gonna actually like. We can't get them all to just rage quit this game and be gone forever. It's like I just want to go in there and break their stuff. So, I mean, goal accomplished for me. Disrupt their happy little, just crabbing paradise they've had for a couple of years, just completely undisturbed. And like, yeah, the other win condition that was like make the goons leave forever. That was, I don't know.
Yeah.
That never.
It's
that was
never gonna happen.
I was saying all the way from the beginning. I was like, that's not going to happen. You will never achieve that. The only way that's achieved is if the docking stations raid. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. We are just yeah, we're hitting on the war stuff a little bit with our excellent opinions. No, I'm just saying. I would say at the beginning, it's like you're never going to dissolve Imperium. That is unattainable. The only way that happens is if that group has internal strife and they all break apart because they have issues with each other. That's the only way that happens, and I don't see that ever happening. You're not going to do that through in-game mechanics, period. I was like, now what could be attainable is actually kicking them out of Delve and kicking them all out of the South. That's attainable. That is an attainable goal. I thought they were going to do it. Turns out they got to a point and just decided that it wasn't going to happen, and they called it quits. Everyone's, I was thinking, I was like, there's only one constellation left, but honestly, that is like the heaviest, most entrenched fortification constellation. That would probably
Well,
take
to be honest,
ridiculous amount of time and effort to clear, if it could be cleared, because there was a potential decent argument on the side of the guys that, like, with the server stat, like, could you even take those keep stars and take 1DQ if it was defended with enough people? I think that the servers just couldn't handle it, and you would not be able to actually kill a keep star. It's very possible.
Yeah, not to mention those grandfathered in structures within the
I was just
range
gonna
or
say that.
whatever. Like, yeah, like there's some other things that help them defend that space. Like that's why it was the last
Yeah, like the-
stronghold they had.
The iHub is on grid with a structure. In order to
Yeah.
take down the Sino Jammer, you have to take down the iHub.
Yeah.
In order to take down the
Structure,
iHub,
yeah.
you have to fight the structure and whatever fleet shows up
Yeah.
to defend it.
It
So-
would be like
Good
sieging a
fucking
keep
luck.
star just for an iHub, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So I mean,
And without that, you have to go through the gate with all your capitals. So all you do is bubble the shit out of the gate, and then you munch on capitals as they trickle in due to the server issues.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. My honest opinion, I'd have to give it to the Imperium on who got the actual victory on this one, though, because the ultimate war goal for Pappy's side was to evict goons out of the South, and that didn't happen. They're still there, and they're not going to be evicted. And if, PL's leaving, NC Dot's leaving, you have other Horde's leaving, you have all these groups leaving. Brave and stuff owns some of the space down there, but the thing is, like, they're not going to be able to hold that by themselves, and Imperium's going to probably take it all back.
Probably. We already have taken Del
already
back.
in process.
Well, right. I'm just saying, like, that's going to, so evicting goons out of the South didn't happen, won't happen, and if that was the victory goal, well, then you didn't achieve victory.
Speaking of Brave, I want to give a shot to Dunk Dinkle for being the apparently only gracious loser in this war.
Yeah.
I heard his
Philly's
address
been a gracious
to
loser.
Brave. I
I haven't heard that one.
I mean, like,
I think
I
he
was
has.
gonna say he sounded pretty.
Dunk, from what I've heard in terms like audio recordings, from what I've seen on Reddit, from the video Twitch clips I've seen, Dunk has been the most gracious person to come out of this war.
No,
I
for
think.
sure,
So,
the most gracious for sure. Yeah.
shots to Dunk.
Shots to
He's in the
Dunk.
chat. There he is. Okay.
Yeah, and
Thank you, Dunk.
that's fitting
Good
for his
class act.
character anyway, because Dunk is always a classy guy.
Dunk is the ultimate diplomat.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And
so
he's
that's
sexy as hell.
that was my thing. Is like ultimate.
Kenneth
If you're
is
going on actual victory conditions, I would say Imperium defended, but at a bunch of heavy losses. So I mean, hats off to Pappy. I mean, I don't know. It's like it was a hell of a try. I mean, I would say that. So
Yeah, like to actually
Yes, Rain.
to form a group that potentially theoretically could rival goons, like that's saying something.
yeah, Dunk is If you want to come on, Dunk, you're
So-
more than welcome.
Do you think anybody has, or is anybody going to try to tally up the total butcher's bill for the entire war?
Man,
Has
that's
that
a
been
hell
done?
of a bill. I would like to see it.
I would
I
love
don't
to
know
see it.
how-
I'm not going to do the work for it.
I don't know
I'd
how
like
you
to
do
see
that.
the
I mean, you have to
results
go
of
through like every battle report, but then you'd have to like go into the nitty gritty of breaking it.
every structure destroyed. Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough one.
There's bound to be somebody who's try
CCP,
hard
give
enough.
us a
Ken
deadline.
just said he tried.
I think
he
there's
couldn't
a
do
few.
it.
There's a few Reddit posters who've already been keeping a running tally of how much it's
Have
cost.
there? Okay, cool. So hopefully somebody will do a summary then.
I thought I don't think I have the link to it. I remember seeing a site that someone had a link for, and it was essentially a thing that had like a running tally where I think it was keeping track. And it's like Imperium losses, Pappy losses, and so it was just a running,
Rap
that's
Scuttle
it,
is
a running tally.
100% correct.
But I don't know. I'd like to see what I would say I think Pappy came out way ahead on the ISK war, if I was to make a guess.
And I mean, there's always going to be the argument of the M2 fight, but it's just like that was just such a massive clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
I
lack of
think
any better words.
I think it's gonna be record breaking on Pappy's side for the amount of stuff destroyed. It's got to be. They blasted 3 entire regions of our stuff.
Yeah. They killed a bunch
One
of.
big
There's
bad
tons of
fight's
capitals
not
killed.
gonna counteract that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big fight, but there's tons of capitals killed, tons of Titans and Supers killed. I heard mentioned, I didn't go and check, but I heard that Imperium lost like 30 something keep stars. That's expensive.
But we know where they went. We didn't lose them.
Yeah, I mean they exploded, and with all the stuff inside and all the upgrade. I mean that's expensive. That's some
If you
that's
take
some
it-
fucking
you're right.
money. I mean you guys took some down too, but you lost a lot of them. So
Has anyone taken into account all the fucking what's it called, the asset safety bills being paid? That that goes into the butcher's bill. There's a lot of this
that's a
that
cost
fucking-
too. That's a
but
cost
who's
that doesn't get
Actually, going to admit that, like
Yeah,
who's
that-
actually
2.5
said,
billion
well, mine
risk
actually
in
was,
fucking
blah, blah,
asset safety shit I've paid so far.
I
2.5
mean,
billion.
there technically could be a way to get the numbers for that, and you'd have to have someone on the leader and directorship in Imperium, because they have all the ESI or the not the ESI
Well, I think we get the
It's the
leaders
new
from
one,
all
the
the different
the
coalitions and
SST
alliances.
tokens,
They'll all
or-
tell us the truth, won't they?
the something tokens, SS whatever tokens. Anyway, so they can take all the information from wallets and losses and all that stuff and somehow parse. I don't know. Like that's a hell of a to do that over a year and a half for everyone in the coalition. Fuck, I don't know how you even go ESI. Well, ESI I thought was the old stuff. Now I thought they used like SSOC or something. It's called something else, I thought.
Too many fucking acronyms.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's Cheetos, Cheeto tokens.
Cheetos. Yeah, dude.
You know who could do it pretty easily? Actually, CCP. They might be able to tell us all.
They
These
could.
things.
Maybe.
I ordered some special chopsticks for when I'm eating Cheetos.
Oh, I actually
Right,
ordered some
uh,
chopsticks a while back too. Not for Cheetos, for
So,
Chinese food. But...
in my Discord, no. Okay,
Can
hold
you
on.
link
I'll
'em?
tell the story later. We're still talking.
No. I want to hear about the chopsticks. Then we'll get back into
Well,
the
they,
war.
Yeah.
they haven't come yet. So Hazmat, he's an Eve player in my Discord. He lives in Utah. I think it was him. He posted a link to this product. It's in development, and I pre-ordered one. But they're these like plastic chopsticks. You basically just hook them onto your fingers, like close to the knuckle, and then as you like separate your fingers like this, the chopsticks open and close. So you can still like type on a keyboard or use a game controller. But if you want to grab like a chip out of a bag and you don't want to get your fingers dirty, you just reach over and squeeze your fingers a little bit, and you can grab a Cheeto or whatever and just pop it in your mouth. It looks like the coolest fucking thing.
That's like some that's like some bougie Cheeto device. Like
It's like, yeah, like I'm gonna feel so high class eating Cheetos,
Cheetos?
with these things.
Man.
Should offer those for fucking
So
those UPC codes.
as soon as I get them,
dude,
them,
make a
I'm,
you need to make a video. Like,
I'm gonna do an unboxing.
you gotta do like some
video.
like play like
Please.
the what's that
Yeah.
one Mozart or whatever, like the
Very nice
like yeah,
classical
just very
music.
like yeah,
Yeah,
classical,
yeah.
just
Okay.
Do you remember way
I'm
back in the
but
past when you
all
used to
this
turn in
say, I'm
proof
super
of
excited about
purchase things?
my Cheetos chopsticks that are
That's
on the way.
awesome. I want. some.
Sorry, back to Eve Online.
No, Cheetos.
I love Cheetos. I love the
Cheetos.
jalapeno Cheetos.
No,
They're so
don't
good.
ruin them.
But yeah, so I mean, it's and then now you have the extractions that are going to be going on. I'm sure there's always tons of losses when that stuff happens, and that's not going to be like a 1-day event or like over the next probably couple weeks. You're going to be seeing extractions and all that stuff, evacuations, whatever you want to call it, and there's going to be lots of losses, lots of interesting kill mails and stuff to look at. So
I think so too. I think there'll be some good fights yet to have. Maybe there'll actually be some good fights.
No,
happen,
the
you know,
war
some
is
fun ones.
over.
Yeah,
We
this
had
is
a
the hunting,
we had a
hunting
good fight
phase.
tonight, right, Drake?
I actually had a big brain moment. I felt really proud of myself, and everyone else would be like, I'll explain it, and everyone will be like, oh, that's okay, that's pretty normal stuff. But I felt smart because I wasn't following an FC's orders. I was flying my own ship, and I did some smart shit, and we got
They
some
usually
kills.
get you in trouble though.
Yeah,
When in
no,
reality, you were just doing what you should have been
no,
doing
it was,
anyway.
there were some bombers and some Tengus and Lokis, like Cloaky shit, shooting our jump bridge. So we go in there and they appear, and I look, I'm like, oh man, they're appearing. They're like 85 or so kilometers off the jump bridge towards that planet. And then they shot the thing, and we went at them. They flew off, and then they came back like pretty much the same spot, like a few kilometers over. I'm like, okay. And so when we chased them off again, they warped off. I warped off into line of that planet, came back at 75 kilometers, made a bookmark, and then went back to the Keepstar or to the Astor House, thinking like, oh yeah, no, don't mind me. And then as soon as they came in, fucking warped in there, got points on Lokis and shit. Got 2 Lokis, 2.
Good for you, Drayden.
Yeah, I was like,
Hero.
man,
I'm
look at
proud
me
of
like
you,
making pings, and because they were not expected. They decloaked because our jumper had 2 minutes left on the repair timer, but it was at like 15% hull. So it was like, you know, they came in for like we gotta kill it. They came in for like the YOLO kill on the thing, and I just warped right into the middle of them. Just fucking started pointing Lokis, they died. Pointed bombers, they died. We ended up killing like, I think like 4 billion worth of ships, and I think we lost a slasher or something. I don't know. So it's pretty good. I felt good. Yeah, I'm fucking elite, Rain. Look
He's
at
a
me.
hero.
I'm ready to
You're
be an
the
FC
real
now,
MVP.
dude. I'm just like, Mr. V ain't got nothing on this shit, dude. I'm gonna
Mr.
lead.
V.
I'm gonna lead the fucking galaxy to victory. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Stuff.
I don't know.
Eve. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It's like
Fuck
I
yeah.
was excited. I usually am just like an F1 pusher, Logi pilot, you know,
But
following
it's-
orders and gotta fly
It's
my own
shit like
shit.
that makes fucking Eve fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
I
fun.
enjoyed the hell out of it. I had a hell of a time. Like we were in a fight. I lost my Cerberus because I was dumb, and it was a really unfortunate timing. Like we were anchored up. Our FC died, and our FC died. I'm like, okay, So it's like I didn't have the secondary FC on my watch list because he just stepped up. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I was going through the fleet list, like, where is he? And while I was looking for him, apparently I was getting, primaried. And like by the time I'm like, oh, there he is, I put him on the watch list and I look at the screen, it's like capsule ejected. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even activate my assault damage control. So like I lost my Cerberus being dumb, and then I went and got in a wolf and actually like did something effective. So I was like, hell yeah. Fucking
Very
kill
nice.
board's green for the night, boys.
You came out on top.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
You see, speaking of gracious losers, Noros, the frat leader, put out a little blurb on his Discord. He was quite gracious as well, basically saying that the goons had unbreakable morale and they did not plan for that.
That's accurate.
100%. I mean, it's hard to break their morale when you tell them what you're going to do to them, and then all they have to do is not let that happen.
Yeah.
Right. That's one thing. So I caught like the last 45 minutes of Trash Talk Tuesday this week, and I'm guessing it was like a long discussion between Villy and Mitani.
No,
Yeah, it was really good.
No,
there was no
there
discussion.
There's no discussion. Okay, good point. I will say, like, I've memed on Mitani before because he's a fun guy to meme on, but that guy knows people,
Yeah.
and
does.
that's like, my God, it's fascinating to watch. And I think he knew the right way. He knows the right way to behave, and he knows the right things to say to get the right kind of reaction out of the person he's dealing with.
Yeah.
And
He's a hell of an administrator.
He played Villy like a fucking fiddle. It was impressive to watch.
I agree with you. He is like that, but I don't know if that happened on Tuesday. I think he was so fucking high.
And
He
and
might
again,
not have been
this is
hearing
only
people.
like I caught the tail end of the show. I didn't see the whole thing.
I need to
so
watch the
just-
VOD.
No,
because
what you
I
saw,
wanna
he
see
what I
had
that.
say
been
with a
doing the
grain
whole
of salt.
time. He had been doing that the whole time.
And
He
well,
owned Villy the whole night. It just was.
that doesn't
I don't
surprise
know-
me.
yeah.
If that was all night, that doesn't surprise me. Just knowing
But I'll give
what
Villy
I've
credit.
gleaned from the Mitani over the years, like doesn't surprise me at all. That guy's a master. I don't want to say manipulator, but in a way, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'll give Villy credit. He got mad for a bit, but he walked it back when he realized this isn't going to happen. I'm not going to have a discussion with Matani. I'm not going to get mad about it. He stopped being mad. He just kind of took it, which was that was probably the right thing to do. So he didn't come off looking like a crybaby jerk, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought Villy did okay.
if you're going with the I mean, I don't think it's wrong to call him a master manipulator. I mean, like whether I don't know if you like go into like whether that's like a creepy thing or not, but I mean, if he's able to pull strings and make people act a certain way, then yeah, that's an accurate description. Whether like you mean it in a derogatory way or not doesn't really matter. It's like
because that's like a nefarious connotation.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
get
I
it.
thought you said
He
Vader, so.
knows how to work people.
Yeah.
It's almost like he was a lawyer.
It's like he's
It's like he's a
exactly like
Oh my god, I didn't
Goddamn.
put a mixer in that. Woo.
Well, part of
He
being a
is
good
the
leader is
master
getting
leader.
people to do what you want them to do without
yeah.
them hating.
That's why the alliance is so successful. Yeah.
He's a
Well, that's what I'm
charismatic
saying.
leader, he's easy to follow.
He's also one of those people that never forgets a face. You meet him once, he will remember who you are the next time
It's
you see
true.
him. It's
Oh, have
crazy.
I
Yeah.
been
He
like
does that.
muted myself the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you must have been. If you were talking, then
Oh,
yeah.
no wonder why nobody like.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
if
No,
we were
we're sorry.
if we were
Sorry.
talking
They
over
like
you,
me.
we apologize. But yeah, you were muted, so it's not our fault.
No,
fully.
it's because I had Mumble open and Mumble suppressed the same.
So wait, were you
key I was pressing.
responding to us in the fleet?
She's leaking open comms into her alliance.
No, I'm not even
Mumble.
in. I was just like Mumble
Dank leaks
waiting,
from
just-
Delana from open comms.
No, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, but I was just in Mumble already because and then I forgot that I used the same key and that it suppresses.
She's telling people what we're saying, guys. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if we
check
can. I
out
don't
these
know.
guys. They're
but
talking
are
about
we-
it.
are
Guys,
we-
guys,
are we
they're
doing that too,
streaming
though?
this.
Guys.
Oh no!
Oh, they're streaming. Oh, everything's great. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
I just
no,
like-
good fights all around.
Delana's just talking to Mumble. Everyone else is just hearing like one side of the conversation. They're all
like,
just like
nobody-
looking sideways at each other, like
I mean, it's
she's
weird, but nobody
absolutely
else-
right.
Nobody else is in this channel, so I was just talking to
Drayden,
myself.
I've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, something went wrong, but it wasn't Drayden's fault this time.
So no, it's just me.
Boom!
Just
Oh, there's
Just
our
me.
mistake. We're good.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. Whatever
No.
I was saying is that I don't know. Matani was making sense. Um, their Reddit shit posting machine went into overdrive, so that was some pretty effective propaganda. I'll hand them that. Although I did have to like unsubscribe from the Eve subreddit because I'm like, this is a lot.
yeah,
You're getting your news from Reddit, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this is also pointless. So,
Yes, Kenneth, you're hurt. Yeah. Right. bleh.
well, at least now I'm glad that y'all aren't just talking over me as much as I thought you would.
Well,
These fucking dicks
we-
invited
if-
me
if-
on here.
yeah, no, no, no,
I
if-
thought
why-
they weren't talking
Why
over
the
me
fuck am I
anymore.
even here? They're not listening to me.
no.
Because I always had to learn how to, like, if somebody starts talking when I do, I stop. Like, and that was the worst habit to break with on this show sometimes.
Yeah, I usually will as well. The only time I generally won't is if I'm already like, you know, deep into a statement and I'm like in the middle of it and someone's like, hold, wait. I'm like, no, no.
Hold on.
I'm
Time
gonna
out,
finish.
time out.
Yeah, time out. It's like, no, I'm gonna finish.
I
But
can't
if
answer that.
if someone's talking and then I think they're done and then I start talking and then I see that they're like, oh nope, they were taking a breath and now they're continuing. It's like, oh okay, no, I'll wait. Usually,
Sometimes you just gotta power through.
yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
force your way into the
I've had to
conversation.
learn that.
Yeah, it was this show has had a history of needing to do that, but I think it's we're a bit more
It's gotten better.
chill.
Yeah, that's good. I had to check my keybinds next time. Because sometimes I have that off in Mumble, but I think whenever I open it up, it defaults to suppressing that key. So
Was there an
that's good.
update? Sometimes when there's an update, my shit changes.
No,
So
it just does that. I don't know.
You guys want to do the rest of the show notes?
Yeah,
Back to the
let's
war.
actually get into like the actual show. Okay, we haven't even
Move
touched
on.
the show notes because we were just
I mean,
doing the war stuff.
There's not a
I'm
lot in
fucking
it.
with you.
That was
The-
still all opening shots. We did a half an hour of opening
Oh.
shots.
Now, to be fair, at the
War
very we
shit.
started at the very end because the very end of the show note says war stuff, and then so we just started there. Now we're gonna go rewind back to the top. Here we go.
Opening
I
shots.
don't get it.
And go.
War's over. Let's do a shot for the war.
Shots
War is
for the
over, is
war
it?
Shots
ending.
for the war.
Congrats, Goons.
Shots.
Congrats, Pappy. Congrats, Tappy.
I can't do more shots right now.
Is there a difference between Tappy and Pappy? Oh, Tappy is just Test. Pappy was Test and everyone
Right.
else,
Yeah.
right? Test and Panther.
Yeah.
But where did Brave fit into that?
Pappy.
But it wasn't Pappy-Ave. Pappy-Ava?
No, Pappy was all of
I think they got
Pappy-Eve?
their own. They didn't get their own portion of the acronym.
That's gonna be
this time around.
Sad.
that's the name of a sparkling bottled water. Pappy.
And that's why they didn't get their own
Pappy-Ave.
fucking letter. That's why
Pappy-Eve.
Brave was feeding us all that information to help us beat them.
There we go. Now it's the Brimperium.
Brimperium. Oh my god. that'd be a
Brimperium.
thing. Brimperium is awesome. God damn it.
Ha.
I'm
Oh,
writing
yeah.
that down so I
Did you
forget it.
just
write
did
that
you
down so we don't
just
forget
come
it.
up with that? That was
Yeah, just
brilliant.
made it up,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
That was
fantastic.
great, man.
I want
Considering
to belong to
they
Brimperium.
made every possible joke with Pappy, like Sappy or forget all, but all
Pispy.
those
Okay,
Pass
so
P.
Pispy. Oh yeah, Pass P.
We stopped before Poopy for some reason. I
No,
don't
that-
know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man, it
sure.
never got there.
I didn't like Pispy, but it was funny.
Trappy.
Trappy.
Trappy. I never
was
saw
Yeah.
Trap.
Yeah.
Trappy was great.
All of those. I'm like, really? Like, I give them
Oh.
C for effort.
Holy cow, we've flipped a lot of habs already.
Yeah. Well, Gray, I don't usually wear the lab coat. That was a one time. So like that I think last show was your first show. That lab coat, I think.
That was my
Actually, I
fault,
haven't worn that since
apologize.
Halloween because that was my Halloween costume. I was a doctor. That's it. But all right.
So, the one and only Rick Javix,
The man,
Pirate Lord of Losec,
the myth.
took a vacation to Iceland, and there he saw the memorial and was looking kind of sad. There's a link to it on Twitter right there.
I just looked at that
we're
picture.
talking about this. Oh man.
Oh, they're moving it. It's not being vandalized, right? Holy shit.
Well, it's
Well, as it stands right now, it's in pretty rough shape.
so
Like there's tiles missing. There's
yeah. So Rick's posted the same photos on Instagram, and I made the comment. I said, "You mean CCP implemented something and then neglected it for years?"
Oof.
Oh.
And I thought that was pretty clever. It's like the monument just kind of reflects that.
Why'd you cut him so deep?
Dude, that
I
was
mean,
great.
I mean, they're lobbing softballs here, like low balls. It's easy.
Yeah, so like
anyway, I don't want to shit on CCP. It's not their fault.
There's no crime in
This-
Iceland.
this
so
is-
it
I
is
mean,
their
it's
fault.
by the ocean.
It is next to a giant body of salt water. So yeah, there was some wear and tear
yeah,
to be
it's
expected.
and I think didn't they have some storms and shit?
Yeah, I mean,
I
definitely
assume
know
they
some
always
storms
do,
every
but-
now and then, you know.
Dude, are you telling me there's storms up in the Arctic?
So
or the-
yeah, if you
Snows there,
build
too.
a monument out of some very rather soft metals and you put it right next to the ocean, it's gonna suffer some damage.
Although Kenneth has a point. He's saying so you maintain it. It's like
And
that's a point. That's a point.
yeah,
I mean, if
that-
you're gonna
that
make a
is a point
monument
to be
and a
made.
memorial thing, not a memorial, sorry, a monument dedicated to your players, and that was an important thing for you. I mean, yeah, if you, I mean, they see that, right? It's outside the office, or though they moved offices, so maybe it's not outside the
They're in
office
their new
anymore.
they've been in their new headquarters for like 2 years now.
But
So,
you would
yeah,
you would
but-
assume that like they would see it from time to time, and if there was a big
Yeah.
giant tile missing of names that
They
people want
really
to go there and
should
see their
have
names, then you would think they're
somebody
like, oh, we need to
maintaining it.
replace that tile. But they are going to they're looking to Dopamine was saying that they're going to be moving the monument to their new office, and it'll get repaired. So
what I'm hoping as far as repairs go, so when I went to Iceland in 2017 and 2018, the thing I noticed about the monument, it's a very cool monument. The monument itself is great. The nameplates, however, are all made out of a very soft metal. I don't
they're
know
metal.
if it's
I thought well, I guess it doesn't
they're
make sense
they're
they're
metal,
marble,
but it's very soft. I want to say it's aluminum, like because they had to order a bunch of these things and each one had to be custom made with all of the names on it. So they probably went the absolute cheapest route.
Which
and
is
I
what
get-
you
and
should do. I mean,
I
you
get
have to
that.
do.
I totally get it. It's fine. I'm not gonna fault them for that. But the unfortunate, side effect of that is like when I first went there and I was trying to find my name, I had to step up onto the monument and crawl around a bit. And I felt like I had to do it very carefully because the metal is very soft. It felt like, a scrape of my boot might ruin one of these plates. So I hope when they move the monument and they do the needed upkeep, I'm hoping they can maybe splurge a little bit, assuming the monument is outside. If they keep it inside, they probably don't have to worry about this. But yeah, if it's inside, fine, stick with the soft metal. But if it's outside, spend a little extra on some more resilient metal for the nameplates.
although the thing is, it didn't seem like the metal broke. It seemed like because where the tiles are missing, it looks like you can see the plaster.
One of them lifted,
or not the
right
plaster.
off,
You can see the there was two tiles. I saw a picture. There was two different tiles that came off, and you could see the mortar or whatever they used to adhere it to the monument. So it wasn't that the tile broke. It was that the tile got unseated and flew off, probably in a storm. So
Or somebody stole it.
but why? Why would
If it was
someone fucking
America,
steal
it
it?
would
I
be
mean, like
somebody
Jen,
stole it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not. So there were
I-
at least 2 Eve players out there who went out of their way to damage the monument.
they
soon
scratched
after it
off.
was
They scratched off people's names, and they
Yeah.
were punished
I
for
wouldn't-
it.
seriously?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put
Yep.
it past. I wouldn't put it past somebody if they knew they could lift up the plate with their name on it to take home.
Right, but those
wouldn't put
damages
it
weren't
past,
there the last
you know.
time
That
FanFest
pissed me
happened,
off. I didn't know that.
and so those
Well,
damages
I'm
have
not saying
happened
that's
since.
what happened.
Oh yeah. So
No,
I'm
but
saying like
scratch it
those
off the name,
damages have
yeah.
happened after the last Eve meet that was in Reykjavik. So I highly doubt it was an Eve player that went and did that, unless they took their own personal trip to Iceland and did that, which would be actually
tell
like
people my
serial killer levels of
That's-
crazed and deranged. That's not just like someone
They-
that's in
they
the area being a
really
dick. That
wanted
is
that
someone that like
nameplate.
decided to spend
Is it
thousands of
under,
dollars to damage a thing. But
It's under.
wait, hold on, LB, you got muted. It's under, and then you cut off.
Hello, check.
Yeah, okay, I can hear you
Yeah.
now. You just cut off after.
Is it? It's under video surveillance, isn't it? Isn't that how they caught the guys who vandalized it the first time?
Oh, is
They-
it? I didn't know that.
Well, yeah.
Maybe when
so
the
I know-
office was there.
I
no
know,
idea.
yeah, because it used to be right outside CCP's former headquarters, so I'm sure there were security cameras all over the place. I mean, the headquarters was on top of a restaurant and a bar, so yeah, I'm sure there were some security cameras there, and I think the people who actually vandalized the monument, I mean, I think they got turned in. I think somebody
Someone
in
saw him or
the
something.
offending alliance knew who these people were and turned them into CCP and
Good.
the Reykjavik authorities.
They punch him in the nuts too. They better have.
They're banned from all future Eve meets, and they're permanently banned from the game.
Good.
Yeah. Maybe they'll change the because you're
Those are
saying
the kind of humans I
you
don't
have to
wanna
step
know.
up on the monument, and that's where you're stepping on certain plaques, right? Maybe they're going to change the format of it whenever they
Put it
make
on a
so
wall or
you don't have
something.
to do
So you
that. Yeah.
walk, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering that, like, oh yeah, you could go to a foreign country and like mess with stuff and then get out, but I guess is that they're no longer allowed in Iceland, and the government wanted to press criminal charges.
Yeah,
According to
they're-
Rain. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
well,
right,
It's
because-
vandalism. I mean, why
Well,
not?
Because
it's
yeah,
not
it
only
belongs to the government.
vandalism, but I believe somebody out there, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe CCP donated the monument to the city of Reykjavik, so
That is
it's
correct.
technically government
Yeah,
property.
Rain
Yes,
said that
yeah.
it's maintained by the city of Reykjavik.
Well,
The
then I
mayor
can
is
tell
the one who
you.
did
So
the,
if they're maintaining it with tax money, and then you go and
Wait, but
damage
they're
it, I
not
could totally.
maintaining it.
Well,
Well-
yeah,
Falling
that's the
apart.
problem.
If it's quote unquote maintained with tax
No,
money,
I know.
The
then,
mayor
and
did the
you go and
dedication
damage
for
it,
it.
I could see why they'd be like, "Hey, we got to fix that." So I could see why they'd want to press actual charges. I mean, if you go to any city in the U.S., even if you're a non-U.S.
Yeah,
citizen and
dude.
you come to the U.S. and go to a city and destroy or vandalize
go
some
to-
statue
go to-
in a city,
go to
they're going to be
Washington,
pissed and want
DC,
to
and
probably
try to
press
Try to
charges.
scratch a couple of names off of the World War II monument and see what happens.
Oh well, you probably get
Oh, but
shot for
that's
that.
like, oh, no, that's really.
Like that.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not. Well, oh, hold on. Whoa, wait.
Don't
hold on.
actually. do that.
I mean, like,
Don't.
I,
no,
I-
that's not what I'm saying. I'm
I-
not
don't
saying
give
to
him
go do
ideas.
that. I was being sarcastic.
No,
I'm
no,
like, I'm
no,
saying
no,
you
we
do
know
not
that.
Go to a city and damage government property and not
Yeah,
expect
they're
there to
gonna
be
get mad.
repercussions. That's what I'm saying.
I think you
I
said,
wanna
"Come
make
on,
that
guys, let's
abundantly
go. We're gonna
clear.
go tonight."
Do not go to DC.
Well, no, we know you
Just
weren't
don't vandalize
you weren't
shit.
advocating
Just
that.
don't vandalize shit. How about that?
In any city.
I mean,
yeah.
In
that's
any
probably
city.
the best way to go. Don't
Well,
not just
no,
in any
that's not
city.
true.
Just don't
It's
vandalize shit.
Portland, it's
Some
Period.
cities have like designated walls where you can go and tag and spray paint and do shit. Like do it there.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
vandalize
but
shit. Period.
especially
Even-
I'm
don't
on
do
some
it
list
in
now.
New
God,
Orleans,
yeah, thanks.
Because you'll
Great.
get that bad juju on you.
Bye. It was nice knowing
Yeah.
you guys.
I mean, even
You
if it's
will
not
get
city,
jinxed if you come here and mess with our stuff.
even if
Just
it's
saying.
not, even if it's not city stuff, just I mean, like if you go to someone's house, take your fucking shoes off before you put your
don't-
feet on the couch.
Don't be a dick.
Don't.
Don't be a dick.
So that means I can't go anywhere
Just
anymore.
Like,
the
it's
golden
not
rule,
hard.
Don't be a dick.
It's not difficult to be a nice person. I
You know what? I
I
saw it kill
swear
somebody.
it's
I
really
saw it
easy if you
kill
just
somebody.
try. If you just try just a little bit, you'll be surprised
It's
how
actually
easy it
not
is to
even
be a
that. You
nice
don't
person.
even
And then, like what
try.
Rain says, like if you have to vandalize, do something that's easily removable and not destructive, like putting
Vandalize
stickers
your
on
own
things.
shit. Why do you gotta
Or we
vandalize
put
somebody else's
stickers on
shit?
things.
I
Which is
witnessed
like they can take
being
that
a nice
off, I mean,
person
no.
kill someone.
You
one
can
time.
draw like a penis on the sidewalk with chalk because that's removable.
Yeah, that'll wash
Why'd
out.
you go straight to penis?
I know there were some Ford
Well,
stickers.
'cause what else
that
would you
ended
draw
up in
with chalk?
places
What else are
in
you gonna
Reykjavik.
draw?
I mean,
Boobs
are
aren't.
they gonna
boobs
know what
aren't
that
funny.
is?
Penises are funny.
You know, you're
They
correct.
might just think it's a
You're
butt with a
correct
couple
about that.
pimples, like you know.
Nipples are funny.
Sorry.
Why is that grown man drawing an ass with nipples on the sidewalk?
Pimple.
What's wrong with him? Doesn't he know anatomy?
Anyway, we should get back to Eve. I derailed that real hard. I'm sorry.
They talk about fucking ass nipples.
This is good.
Ass nipples are
This
amazing.
this is the core
I was-
of open comms. This is I love it.
So Mark Foundation Day.
Omar Foundation Day. It's a login campaign. Log in. Get your
Oh
free
no!
stuff.
I actually
Log
did it.
in, guys. Get your dailies. Get your dailies.
Drayden, don't forget to log in and miss out on the very last reward. Like,
Dude, I was so the bank heist reward things. I'm like, I'm on track to get all of them. I was logging in every day. I did log in every day, but one of the days I was logged in, it was the fleet that we were going on, where I had my
you
whole
didn't
big.
claim your reward.
You missed
Yeah.
the last day.
I had my Galaxy Brain moment, and my Galaxy Brain was too big to think about login rewards, so I just didn't click the buttons.
Oh, there's no ISK this time. No ISK.
Yeah, there's no ISK, but there's skill points, and there's
Skill points.
I saw some fireworks. I got some fireworks today. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think there's an expert system in there for the newer players.
Yeah, I won't need that, but cool.
No, you and I won't. I don't know, bunch of bullshit. Probably some outfits.
Dom,
for your
why are
Space
you
Barbie.
why are you showing us boobs?
Oh man, ass.
Dude, no, those are ass with pimples.
I found my thing, Drayton. just 2 days
Oh,
ago.
you got your doodle pad.
I found it. Yeah, I was looking for,
Hell yeah,
something
dude.
else and I came across it. I was so happy.
Doodle pads unite. Nice.
It's like fucking, it's like magic
you
technology.
guys are
It's
so
fucking
cute.
amazing.
Oh my gosh, this is adorable.
Well, how long ago did we buy those?
I bought mine
10
years ago.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I think I bought mine a few months before yours, and then you're like, dude, where'd you get
I had
that
to get
fucking...
one. Yeah, they're awesome.
Where'd you get your Etch-a-Sketch? I'm like, it's a doodle pad, man. It's a fucking...
I fucking love mine. I was so
Hell yeah.
sad I hadn't seen it in a long time.
But anyway,
What we talking
Foundation Day. Sorry.
Foundation Day. There's daily challenges and there's new monuments, just like with any of these other fucking days. There's like parades and bullshit you can go to and get.
It's starting to look like Chicago with
stuff.
all these fucking parades, you know?
So
A
many
lot of
fucking
fucking-
parades.
So many
What?
parades. My God. There's a mining blitz. I don't know what this is about. You can get some skins, some
I've always
your
wanted to
Crimson Fire,
mine.
Dragoon, and Prophecy. Me too, right? There's community activities on CCP TV, so you can go to the stream, and you can get I don't know, whatever. Read the forum thread. I'll get you a link. How about that?
I love.
I'm totally not interested in these
This is so-
fucking days of
I'm just.
bullshit.
I'm
Like,
imagining
okay,
people.
No,
I'm
no,
imagining
wait,
people
wait.
coming to this show for information about Eve, and LB is just like, "Here's a fucking link. Go read it yourself,
No, I hate it.
asshole."
figure it out, fuckers.
So
No.
this is where we're finally going to get the Imperial War Reserve skins. So they've been teasing this with these fuckers
dude,
2 years
dude,
now.
I've been waiting for those since I was born.
Fuck yeah.
Now hold on. So I think not necessarily the highlight of the Galenti one, that was it, Federation Day, but the what was the Minmatar one? What they call that?
Liberation Day.
Liberation Day. So
Do you know why that is?
the
Drayton?
cinematic for that was the best thing that came.
Racists.
That was the best thing that came out of the Minmatar event. That cinematic
Yeah.
was fucking fire. It
Minmatar
was
came out
so
on
good.
top with
I
the
watched
cinematic.
that so many
Yeah.
times, like, dude, and I don't know who did the audio for the end there. It sounded like a Hailung song.
It's gotta be.
The song.
I-
it's not.
it's
Convict
not
said
Hailung. It's not
I
Hailung,
think
but
he's
something-
wrong.
it's something
He's
that
wrong,
they-
and I'm right.
I was like, but
it sounds exactly like a
it
Hailung
sounds
song.
just like a Hailung song. And I was sitting there, I was like, hold
The
up,
fact
hold
that it's
up,
not,
oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Hailung
I was
might
like
have a
fucking getting
case
into it.
for copyright infringement. I mean, it sounds exactly.
Dude, it's
Maybe
so
it's a Highline
good.
cover band that they got.
But-
cheaper that way.
I would.
I-
Love
I'm just saying,
to
like-
see a Highland cover band,
The build up
like
to
a Guar cover band or something.
Yeah, the build up to the drop was really well done. Like the story, it gives you a little background of the Minmatar, all that, and like it shows like they had an empire before. It was awesome, and then it got fucked, and then they unfucked themselves, and then you just see like the whole hype, and he goes,
I think
"We are
that's it. It told
Minmatar,"
a
and you like the
story.
boom, and the sound comes down, the fleet's all going, you see shit going through space, and it's just like you can't not if you don't get hyped for that, you don't have a soul. So,
Have you seen the Amar one?
no, I haven't, and that's what I was saying. Like,
It's
It's-
oh
It's okay.
no!
Like I would say it's slightly below the Galente one. Like right now for me, it goes.
Oh, so it's the
Minmatar-
worst one then. So it's the worst
Yeah,
one.
Like, Galente's kind of okay, but Amar is just it's very boring.
is it gonna
I
be
mean,
like a?
Minmatar's rocks.
like a
it.
church
that,
service?
That cinematic was.
The
We
Minmas-
can sum it up. No, we can sum it up with like, "Hey yo, we rich, bitch."
Lofty,
Come check it
lofty
out.
platitudes. That should be the title of the trailer. Eve
Amar
Online.
use lasers.
lofty
Lasers are fucking cool,
platitudes.
therefore Amar is cool.
Yeah, no, I like
Uh,
Amar. Well, except aside from the slavery shit, that's fucked up. But and
I
actually,
did-
I'm actually an atheist, so like the whole theological.
Is nobody? Are we just not talking anymore about how Amar's Amar literally has a racist history.
No, actually, Amar is actually
Hey,
pretty
they
fucking
fucking
terrible
paid the reparations.
organization.
But like,
they're
I
really
don't see
looked
that
at
brought
it.
up a whole lot anymore.
But
we
so Amar
pulling
is
down,
actually pretty
like,
terrible. But I mean,
monuments and shit to Amar. We should be, shouldn't we?
I was
We
hoping the
should be.
video would be good because I mean I love the Minmatar one. The Galente one is okay. So if the I'm just hoping because I'm a Kaldari, like my main character is Kaldari guy. So I'm just putting out hope that Kaldari is gonna be some cool. Give us that.
Come to work.
What is it? Corporate
Girls
day?
only work.
Bring your capsuleer to work day. What's the Kaldari? What's the Kaldari event?
The Kaldari.
I'm not sure.
Have they had theirs yet?
They're gonna get an extra 10-minute break.
Or was
for
it
lunch.
it wasn't the Grand Prix, was it? God, now
No, the Grand Prix
there's so
was
many
just a
events.
thing.
I'm there's all of these events are blending together. I'm literally forgetting
Unification Day? No,
Unification
is it?
Day.
Maybe is it like when all corporations decide
That
like
sounds
we'll
right.
all
That
we'll
does
all-
sound right.
how
And this
about
is
us 12
Asterothi.
corporations
If
oppress
anybody would
everyone
know,
together?
it would be
Yeah,
Asterothi.
yes, he would.
Oh,
he says
how
it and
many-
it's canon.
Okay, I
Guaranteed.
said 12. I know I'm wrong on that. Asterothi,
No.
how many corporations are in the
Unification Day is a
oligarchy of the
Firefly
Kaldari?
thing.
I thought there was 12, but maybe there's like
The thing
8.
with Kaldari, though, they probably won't have one because they're not going to take a day off of work. So, I mean, there you go. No fucking parties. for you.
Yeah, we. You think-
Grand Prix
you
was
think
the
you get
Galente.
to- You think you get a day
8
off?
megacorps. Okay, so it's 8. I thought it was 12, but okay, 8.
Oh,
Union
Kennedy,
Day. There we go. Okay.
Union
I was-
Day.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad Astrothi's in chat.
Unification
Like he
Day
can
is
answer all these
specifically
questions. For
A
us.
Firefly thing.
No,
We
can't be
we
correct.
pretend to know stuff.
But we don't. We make it up.
Yeah, we make it up until someone
We're
that actually
doing
knows
our
comes
best,
along.
okay? We're doing
Are
our
we?
best. Leave
Are
us
we?
alone. There's alcohol involved. You can't expect.
Some
top
of us are doing
tier.
our best, and some of you guys are
Listen,
underperforming.
this isn't the meta show, okay? Give us a
Yeah,
break.
we're here to have fun.
There's a proving grounds affiliated with the what is this called again?
Another
Mar?
proving ground.
It's the 4v4?
Boy.
This is the
So
4v4?
last weekend there was a 24-hour snap fucking proving grounds thing, and it was what the fuck was it?
How about the
Advanced
Omen one?
cruisers.
There's so many
Fire
damn
cruisers and T2 cruisers.
Proving
Oh,
ground
this
events.
one
So
is,
again, these are all blending together for me too.
This one is a 4-player Omen free for all proving grounds. So you can bring Omens
Omen
in,
only?
Tech 2 modules. Omens only.
The final,
Yeah.
final conflict.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah, so 4-player enter, 1-player leave, 4 Omens at a time. Go try the proving grounds. There's a
Oh, it is a
leaderboard.
battle free for all.
You don't
Nice.
have to be lonely at Omens only.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna register that domain right now.
Oh no, Omen fans. Dude, we gotta make an Omen fans site. Dude, check me out on my Omen fans. I use them quad pulse lasers. Quad pulse lasers, no DCU. Fucking get it.
The capacitor's never empty.
No,
I'm fucking
DCU.
dying. Oh my god.
Oh my
Omensonly.com. What was the other one?
Omens
Omen fans.
Omen
Omen
fans.
fans.
Oh
Dude,
my
hell yeah.
god. I'm gonna register omensonly.com and just direct it to Eve Online.
Just get the
website.
GoDaddy site? Or are you doing the...
No, I'm doing Namecheap. Give me a minute.
Hell yeah.
Imagine spending money on this.
Okay, so it's Meta 4 only modules.
Thanks for the bits,
Meta 4
Rayo.
and below. So no Tech 2 modules.
And
The
no
big
faction,
twist this
correct?
time is that you'll not be able to use any specific resistance hardeners on your ships. What? This includes anti-EM and anti-thermal rigs as well as their equivalent modules. Oh my word.
I think Mannequin would go off screen and die for a second, and then now he's
So
back.
no resistance modules, Meta 4 and below. On your Omen.
Metaphor multi, the multi one. Right?
Metaphor and below. So basically just no T2.
No T2.
No
Like,
faction.
what about
I'm assu-
faction?
no
They're
faction or
they're
dead or...
5, aren't they?
I mean, I would
No,
assume...
faction and dead are like 5 and up.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah,
yeah, I was
so
like,
they're
I
out
mean,
too.
if they're not going to allow T2, they're not going to allow faction because theirs are generally better.
I wish I would have fucking recorded when we smart bombed the Amar coronation because we probably could have won that fucking contest.
There's also a Foundation Day propaganda contest, much like the other propaganda contests.
That's what I was talking about. That.
Game Inventar. You make your propaganda, celebrate the rich history of the Amarian Empire, and then you put it on like Twitter and shit like that, and you can use the hashtag #TweetFleet, and then that way
You can
they'll
wear the
see
really
it.
ugly clothes.
You get you win a really ugly set of clothes for your Space Barbie, or your first place prize is a choice of any Amar ship model, Magnate, Oracle, or Armageddon, offered by Mixed Dimensions, a set of brand new apparel for your characters, and a Redeemer Lava Core skin. I think those are the super cool ones, right?
Yeah,
You're looking at those
the
the other
lava,
day,
yeah,
right,
the
Grady?
lava core.
The lava
Okay,
core
so
ones?
Oh, I thought you meant
that's
the clothes. Yeah, the lava cores are cool. I
wow.
got that
Yeah,
one.
lava core is actually.
I want to talk
I think
about
probably
the
my
clothes, but you guys go ahead and talk about skins first.
Well, yeah, I was saying.
Before
I
we get to
think.
clothes, I can talk about the ships. The ship
I think
models.
when it
I want to
comes.
talk about models.
Any Amar ship model. That's not true. You only have like 3 choices.
Okay, so when it comes
Oh,
to
right.
skins,
Any Amar
though,
model
for
ship that they offer from Mixed Dimensions.
when it comes to skins, I think the lava core is by far, hands down, the best Amar ship skin out there.
Oh, not even close.
I mean, there's some other skins that are maybe not like a race specific, like the shit. What was the one the line where they had it was for the CCP employee that passed away, and they ran the skin sale for them.
The Blaze Squadron.
Oh,
Blaze, yeah,
yeah.
so the, yeah,
CCP
yeah,
Blaze.
the Blaze. So the Blaze ones, like those look cool, but those were not just Amar specific. Those were for various other ships. But if you're looking at just Amar skins, Lava Core, that's like the what's the something Ergo skins for Caldari. What are those called? The like Tron skins.
Oh,
Vital Shift.
Shift?
The Vital
Oh,
Shift.
Vital
Yeah.
Shift.
Yeah. So like
Oh,
Vital
those
Vital
are
Shift is pretty
so
cool.
sexy.
Yeah, Vital Shift Ergo or Ego. Vital Shift Ego are like
Yeah.
hands down the best skins for Caldari. And then for Amar, it's Lava Core. You like the lava. Look at the Lava Core avatar, amazing. There's a few now. The Apostle, I think, because of the way
Crown and swords.
the skin
Crown and
transitions.
swords.
Well, I'm saying like the skin transitions like lava from front to back, and the Apostle is a very vertical ship, which most Amar ships are not vertical. That's like a Minmatar thing. So the Apostle Lava Core is like the one I would say is kind of shit, but that's because when you get the Paladin or not the Paladin, but like when you get like the Apocalypse and ships like that, oh man, Lava
Crown
Core
and
is so
swords,
good.
and the Star Captain ones are very cool Amar skins.
Yeah, the Vital Shift is like
Okay.
yeah, so like the race specific. So like the Vital Shift Ego, that's the Caldari one, and that is my favorite Caldari skin, but they're all very expensive. If you don't buy them for Plex, you're gonna be spending out your ass for them because you go to Jita and those things are usually like anywhere
Quit
from
making
like
fun of me.
they're usually like anywhere from like 1.5 to
So
like 4
pretty.
billion isk for one of those skins. So
So pretty.
they're so good. I actually when we were taking Serbs out the other night, I was like, man, dude, I got a Vital Shift Ego with this shit. So I was like, I'll buy some fucking Plex. You got me, CCP. You take my money so I can get some
Sucker.
fucking laser lights on my ship. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like the little black dress of strip skins. So pretty.
Yeah. And the cool thing though is when I was flying with that skin, I didn't realize this. When you're out of warp, the lines are all red, but when you go into warp, they all shift to blue.
Yep.
They vital shift to blue.
whoa! It's in the name.
Dude. Anyway,
So first place you get it for the Redeemer. Second place is a
Cut out. You're cutting out.
oh, Chip, you got muted, LB again.
oh fuck's sake. Hello?
Restart. Yeah. You said first off, and then
Can you hear me now?
yes,
Yes.
we can. Yeah.
Piece of shit. I didn't
Good.
do those. 1100 Plex is second place. Some jackets and pants, and then the Apocalypse Lava Core skin. Third place, 500 Plex clothes, and the Lava Core skin for the Armageddon is third place.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I'll never get that because I don't do the things, but whoever wins those, hell yeah. Those are nice skins. Bloop.
Oh, is that the only place you'll be able to get those skins? Those are
I mean, you
unique
can
skins?
always buy them
you know?
off the NES
Well,
store,
there
but
are some
yeah.
They were
ones out
available
there.
previously, so you
Oh,
can
they were,
get them
okay.
the hard way if you want. Or the
I
easy
like-
way, I
like
guess.
good shit the hard way.
So I lied to you earlier. I said put it on Twitter and use the hashtag TweetFleet. They don't want you to do that. There's a thread on the forums, and I'll give you a link if you want to enter this.
I
Post
got the
your,
raw report for the Redeemer and the.
Okay, so
post your
Ken,
shit on the forums, and then you can win.
so Kenneth is saying he got sidetracked. What are the skins for again? Like, what is the reward for? It's for the
The Amar Foundation Day propaganda. contest?
propaganda.
Yeah.
Basically, you got to submit some kind of propaganda to CCP, whether it be a picture, a video, some kind of something.
Has having to do with the Amar Foundation Day. So celebrate the rich history of the Amarian people, or denigrate the enemies of the Empire. Example: the
Rich
Mimitar, the
history.
Galenti, the Blood Raiders, or the Triglavians. You can highlight a famous location in the Empire. You can recognize a notable Amar or Amatar citizen and their accomplishments. This includes both player and non-player characters. Those are just
Asheroth.
examples of some of the things you can do to make a fucking propaganda thing.
fan porn of the Empress.
Ash, of those
just
of
playing
those
with my
ships,
Bazzy.
I like the Cerberus the best. But I have to ask why.
He's gonna give you a skin.
Okay, so if you're gonna give me a Vital Shift Ego skin, I'm not expecting that. I'm just saying, if you are, I already have the one for the Cerberus.
Give it to me.
I don't have it for any of the others. But
Bazzy one is
look
pretty.
at me
I
being
need to
pretentious
paint it
and
like
okay. Look at me being pretentious and thinking like, oh, he's gonna give me something.
Are we talking about models now?
I can't fly a Phoenix. I would say a Ferox. I like the Ferox.
Even though one of the
Other than that.
wings fell off.
Is that a Bassie?
Yep. As I need to paint the little colored lines on it. I painted I printed it in black for that.
Ooh. And also, thank you, Ash. I
Very
very
cool,
much
Delana.
appreciate it.
Very
You
cool.
don't have to give me a skin,
That's a
but
good
I
size,
appreciate
too.
that, dude. That's awesome.
Ash, where's my skin?
I want a skin.
Thank me for my service.
I appreciate your service, LB.
Jeez.
It's a joke.
I know it's funny.
I'll have to fix that.
Don't guilt them into it.
Everything with this thing.
Wait, we couldn't even see what that was. Was that Elmer's glue?
No, that was a quick
think it was Delana's glue.
gorilla glue.
Oh, that's for your hair
Let's
then.
glue everything.
I'm kidding. the hair gorilla glue thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
And she was from Louisiana, making
Was
us
she?
look real
Oh
good.
no! I can't believe she did that. She's like, I'm gonna take some of the strongest glue out there. It's like meant to be like over the top super glue. I'm gonna
And people
put it
call
in
her
my
a girl,
hair.
like, no, she's 40. She's a grown ass woman.
And it's like, yeah, not only you have to like cut all your hair off, it's gonna like that's gonna attach to your scalp. That's a problem.
Yep. One of
But-
many things that Louisiana's great for.
I'm not gonna diss on Louisiana. I live in North Idaho. We got our own problems.
But you are above sea level, so there's that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
You
we
got
have,
that going
we have
for ya.
problems of like image.
You got that going for you.
Yeah, speaking of NOLA, when can I talk about that?
Is there a meetup?
Yeah. Okay, I
Hello?
was. Oh, dude, I was actually typing to tell you that we were gonna get to that. We were
Right
doing
into
these.
top.
Shot for that.
Great. And I thought you were a bottom.
I'm totally a bottom.
Power bottom.
Power bottom.
Dude, top
Everybody agrees. with
top is scary. I don't even know what to do up there. Delana. So Delana,
Speaking of top,
speaking of top meetups, there's a meetup coming up next week. Give us the lowdown on the Delana.
Eve New Orleans is actually happening. You might think it's not, but it is. Going from Friday to Sunday next
You want the
week.
music?
Sunday.
Give her the music, yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
give
yeah.
her like the Clendathru music. Hell yeah.
That sounds kind of scary.
Okay, maybe not Clendathru. Give her the other one. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I meant. This is Eve one. That's what I
Come to
meant.
New Orleans, go off to war.
Yeah, come to
Tell
New
us
Orleans
about
where
Eve
it's
Nola.
going to be high of 93 with isolated thunderstorms, but at least there's no hurricane, knock on wood. There will be delicious daiquiris, even though they say to not drinks with sugar and alcohol in them. To that I say, go fly kite or something, because there will be many daiquiris. Brought to you by New Orleans Original Daiquiris. We're gonna be hanging out, spring masks and stuff. Totally not one of the biggest COVID spreaders right now, but we don't talk about that in terms of COVID cases. Fun things though. There'll be a crawfish boil. We're gonna have things to give you. Yeah, just prepare for it to be warm. I don't know what else. Just be vaccinated, please.
Get stuck.
I was just going to ask, do we need to bring vaccination cards? Are people checking that?
Vaccination cards.
I mean, if you're flying in, they're gonna probably require it. So
Yeah, at least like take a picture of it or something. I'm not sure.
No, you haven't seen anybody checking them. Some places are, some places are not. I'm just curious.
I don't know about certain businesses, but like if you're not driving to NOLA, you probably should have your vaccination card because most airports, I think, want them.
Ooh, Ice Eagle's gonna be here. Oh, bring masks. I'm gonna have a few that will match my outfits. This is pandemic fashion.
It's a red
people.
mask.
Yeah, yes. If you
Well,
want
red
to
for the
have
dress that-
fun, if you want to have some fun times, especially on Saturday, August 14th, there will be the Red Dress Run, which has been going on for years and years and is actually for a good cause. I mean, the event is a charity, and it actually involves people running because it's supposed to be like the running of the bulls in Spain, where in this case, actually, the guys are wearing red, and then the bulls are women wearing helmets with horns on them, wearing roller skates, and they will paddle you if they catch you.
And
But-
wait, hold
Oh,
on.
not in that
hold
way.
on, wait.
Yeah, you get
Whoa.
a spanking if you're not fast enough.
I fucking like that.
Well, okay. So
That's some fucking
hypothetical
shit.
question:
Hell yeah.
what's to keep a guy from just going as slow as
That's
possible?
what I'm gonna do. Shut
I mean,
up.
maybe I
Like,
mean, they're
I'm
these
gonna have
little
my foot on the
plastic
brake.
kind of bat things. I don't think they hit very hard, but they're just like
Dude,
it's all fun.
Oh, not
just
paddles or bats?
imagine going like
what
two.
if,
I'm not
what
gonna
if I
stop.
slip them $5?
Then
Will
you
they
get.
will they hit a little harder?
Yeah, they
But
probably would.
it's for a good cause.
Yeah,
Swing,
Then
swing
I'll be
away, baby.
throwing money at them.
Swing
dude,
away.
just fucking make it rain, Manic,
Swing
and
away.
make it rain, Manic, and they'll rain the pain.
Yes.
And see, like we might not be doing the official event, but there's
Kings
gonna be a
for
lot
charity.
of people in the city just wearing red in solidarity. So I mean, there's gonna be plenty of guys wearing dresses, and if you wear a dress to it, and nobody will be phased at all.
I'm sorry.
Do you have extra dresses?
I wasn't paying attention. What's this charity for?
Joke's on you that you think I don't wear a dress every day anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can wear a dress at any time in New Orleans, and I don't think anybody will really be bothered.
They're
But
comfortable.
so what is this for? What's the cause?
I'm actually
Jeez,
not
no,
sure
that's-
offhand.
It's a New Orleans thing. It's fun.
It's just a fun weird thing to do. It's
Yeah.
not for charity or anything.
no, it's just to get.
That's even God.
It's just to have guys wear dresses and chicks smack them with bats.
Sounds like fun to me.
God, I'm living in the wrong state.
Dude,
No doubt.
here's the thing,
Yeah.
like man, you just gotta slow down and just get into the whole thick of it, and dude, you'll get
women.
you'll get
women
whacked on
roller
every
skates Who will
surface.
spank me?
you'll get
Sign me the
spanked.
fuck
You'll get
up.
spanked on every surface. You'll just be like
And of course,
in ecstasy.
you waited until the wrong time to have me talk about this, because now I have other voices in my head telling me to do things.
There's beds for
Delana,
that.
Oh, you have a
listen,
headset though. That's actually
we-
not. You're not crazy though.
We are your top priority here.
Yes. I mean, it's not like I doing anything with my biggest ships or anything.
Cat move. Sorry,
You're not probably trying not to leave a certain region right now.
you said it, Dylan. I was just like voicing it out to everyone else.
She's actually listening to other people.
Do any of
No,
you
I
guys
got a
have
lot
a
of stuff
MacBook
going on right now.
or a Macintosh or an Apple
Wait,
product?
Oh,
You know, if you don't
I,
have one, can you still opt in
I
for the
think
test?
I remember hearing that people use Macintosh products or Apples.
I think there's about 5 or 6 people who play Eve
you know
on a
you
Macintosh.
know who is really knowledgeable about
I
Apple
tried
stuff.
doing it.
There's
It
somebody
didn't
we
go
know that
well.
does it. Who is
There's someone that I know that is
Ronnie
really
the Glass,
knowledgeable
something like
about Apple. So let's bring him on right now. We got Rick Javix. He's not here. I
this
didn't
a-
actually
oh,
tell him anything
wasn't-
about coming on the show
wasn't
tonight.
sure if
So
you were
no.
Looking at TeamSpeak, I'm like, what?
Yeah, no. No, he actually knows a
Did
lot
you
about
just
Apple.
announce somebody who wasn't here?
I sure did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
You're
just so I was
welcome.
on board
You're
here. I was
welcome.
just-
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, he's not here at all. I wish I
He
did
just got
talk
back
to
from
him.
Iceland, actually. He and his
Pretend to
wife
be
just they.
Hey, I'm Rick Javix.
Hey.
I like MacBooks.
that's not what Rick sounds
Warp
like.
stabs are trash. Don't do that. Stay frosty. I got an Instagram. You want to buy some shit on Redbubble? Yeah, I'm Rick Javix.
He sounds just like him.
Why does Rick Javik sound like he's from Tennessee?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's actually not here. He's in Iceland. We're not. We don't have him.
He just got back from Iceland.
Oh, can we wake him up? Rick's
his
Javix. Rick's Javix.
Should we call him?
It doesn't work. It only works with Beetlejuice. Oh yeah.
See if he picks
okay.
up.
Or are we actually calling him?
Oh, I thought you were calling
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Please call him. I'm
I'll
like,
get him on the line.
don't hang up now.
Hold on.
My stomach hurts.
I don't know. Well, yeah. I mean, he and his wife. It's a long plane ride from Iceland, so they may be sleeping it off.
Hi, you've reached Rick's Javix. I got an Instagram and something about Warp Core stabs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Bye.
Hey, Ricks. So just leaving a message here. This is Drayden. We're over the Open Com show. We do exist. I think you came on one time back in the past. Don't worry about it. I think you know who we are. You might not. Anyway, we have a question for you. You like apples? You like apples?
No.
It's gonna happen. So Macintosh. There's a thing with Eve. Feedback. Thanks for the call. Wait, no, I called you. Thanks for the message. Shit. Bye.
I hate voicemail.
I think he'll get back to us.
I never know what. Like, you didn't leave a number or anything.
Somewhere his beeper's going off.
Dude, hell yeah,
Still have
beepers are great.
beepers?
Pager heaven.
Rick strikes me as the kind of guy who would still have a beeper. Actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't surprise me if that guy still carries a beeper.
Well, it's an Apple beeper though. So
It's the i beep.
the eye beeper. It doesn't work with anything else, but costs
Hell yeah.
$1,000.
It's got
You
a
can't hear it unless
single.
you've got
It's got
the
a
iPhone
single
on.
button
That's it.
with a touch screen. Yeah,
one wheel in the middle, and that's it.
a physical wheel.
God.
Anywho,
I need
Doing
some
a
more
Mac client,
Mountain Dew
There's
voltage.
new Mac client beta testing.
Mac play test.
All
Mac.
6 of you who use Macs, go test it out and
Okay,
give
if
see
you
some
don't
peer
own
feedback.
one, can
Get
you
you a
still
link.
opt into the test?
Well, hold on. I remember way back in the day, weren't they doing Mac client testing back in the day? This should be like the Mac client
So-
release, right?
Like, it was either last year. It was last year. It was about a not
It
even
was
a year ago. It was
early
a
this
few-
year,
it was a few
maybe.
months ago, maybe late last year. Early
I think it
this
was like
year.
February or March this year.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
we had-
probably right.
Oh no, because it was
It
whenever
was
the
last year.
no.
What year?
No,
is
no,
it?
because we had Rix on to talk about this, and Rix, it was at the very start where Rix was pumping his CSM campaign.
You're
So
right.
that was
So
early
was it
this year.
last
That was
year?
no, that was this year. It was like
No,
March,
2 months ago.
March or April. It was like at the very, very beginning before the quote unquote actual campaign season of CSM started. But it was when the CSM stuff was realistically happening because we
Right.
had Rix come on, pump his campaign or pimp his
Pumped
campaign,
good.
promote his campaign, whatever the P
Yeah, we
word
pumped
is.
it.
Pump and
And then we asked him about Apple. He's like, "Oh, I'm a very avid Apple user." I'm like, "Oh, nice, a diamond in the rough." So we had him talk about Apple, and all of it went over our heads. And we're like, "Yeah, that's cool."
I remember
anyway,
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was last year. God.
wet ass
Wow,
P
dude.
word.
You do more drugs than I do, maybe.
Yeah. So it was this year definitely. It was like this spring, late spring, I think, March, probably April, I think. But anyway,
It's fucking August.
Yeah.
yeah, but Apple
Did you
don't
guys know that?
Apple don't pump the
Yeah.
brakes for no one.
I was not aware of that.
We're closer to 2022 than we've ever been.
You
We're
know what?
closer now. Now.
Now.
Yeah.
Now,
And now.
wait, what about
Now
That deserves a shot.
Oh no, you're too early.
we are moving.
No.
We're literally traveling through time at 1 second per second.
Whoa.
How fast does the planet Earth move through the solar system?
1 second per second.
I don't know that answer.
Wait. What do you mean? How fast it moves through the solar system?
I think the orbital velocity of the sun,
Yes.
because that's through the solar system. Here's the thing: when you
It's
it
1
depends.
degree of rotation every
I will find it. I'll Google it because I don't know, but I'm curious now.
24th of an hour. Every 24th. No. Wait. I got this. I got it. It's there. I'm struggling, but I've got it.
I know what it is.
The
Yep.
Earth rotates 1 degree of meridian.
It's not rotation. It's
every
orbit. It's orbit.
24th of a day.
No.
how
You're
fast this
looking
rock
at that's
is
orbit. That's how
traveling
fast it spins. He wants to know how fast it's moving. That's its orbital speed, not its rotational speed. And Rayo is right. I just looked it up. It's 30 kilometers per second around the sun that we go.
That's fast.
That's fast.
You are on a rock.
But when
traveling
you
30
think about
kilometers
it,
a second.
Why aren't we just flying off the planet?
But here's the thing, because well, no, that's the
Some-
speed
some
that we're
guy with an
moving
apple or-
sideways.
I don't know.
The rotational speed is not the same. That's
tell you
the
why.
motion.
I'll
Because
tell
here's
you
the
why.
thing.
No, Drayden, shut up. I'm going to lay some knowledge on you.
But
The reason we're not flying off of the planet is because it's actually flat.
it's
We're on a
gravity.
disc, and the disc
Oh.
is moving upwards, which is keeping us secured to the ground.
I thought it was
Is it spinning like
gravity.
a record though?
I
That
thought it was
don't know. That's
gravity. I thought it
inconclusive.
was
The
gravity.
jury's still out on
But
that one.
but no, here's the thing. So 30 kilometers a second sounds like a lot, but the thing is, like, if you look at it, take the circumference of our orbit. The average, now it's slightly elliptical, but like the average is about 93 roughly million mile radius of a circle. So 2 pi r, so 2 pi times 93 million
Oh,
miles.
you got your code on at least. Okay.
And
What is
you
it?
have to
No
and you
math.
have to do that in 365 and a quarter days. 30 kilometers per second is about, well, I would actually say it's definitely right because people have done the math. So
What's that in standard?
Do you think anybody's figured this out yet? Are we the first?
No.
yeah, but here's the thing. If
It was
you
a
want to look at the actual Earth's motion speed in relation to bigger things, it goes way the fuck up because yeah, we're orbiting around the sun at that speed, but then you start looking at, okay, but what about the sun orbiting around the center of the Milky Way? That's way faster because the sun orbits around the Milky Way in roughly, like, I think it's like 200 and something to 300 and something million years. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's roughly around there. But that's like, you know, we're doing a path of like,
The things
probably close to
everything
100,000 light
on the
years
ed-
at that
things
point.
on the edge of the Milky Way move faster than things closer to the center.
They don't have fucking, they don't have
no,
that
no.
fucking good
It's,
nougat there.
no, it's the other way, because we have a
The other way.
supermassive black hole at the center, which is spinning very rapidly. Which
So
is causing
here's the weird thing with orbital mechanics is that the closer you are to
Can I
the
just,
center of your gravity.
Back.
Hold on. Let me put my glasses on.
Oh,
While you do
we're
that,
screwed.
the mass test for the or the test for the Mac client is 11 to 16 August. There's a mass test on the 12th. It's on the Singularity fucking test server. Read the
So-
rules for the Singularity test server before you log in, and then help them fix the Mac client. All 12 of you.
So this
Hell
is
yeah.
like the precursor
Yeah,
to them
please-
shutting
please
down
do
the
it.
servers in London and moving them all to a Mac server, right? That's what's going on.
Yeah, it's all going to be on iCloud.
That's what I thought. Okay.
so. Oh God,
Steve-
if you think tie-dye's bad now,
Steve Jobs'
Hey, there'll be
ghost
no
depends
viruses,
on
though.
you. Please make him happy. Make him proud.
Yeah, how did we get to this topic? Like, I was started on Eve New
I
Orleans,
don't
and
know.
then things.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even get
distracted
a-
me.
we-
Red
Time
dresses
is
always
relative.
make
we
man talk
didn't even
about
get a finished
iMac.
Pip in Even New Orleans. Hold on. Let's
I'm
go
so
back.
sorry. Okay,
I
everybody,
mean,
shut
we'll
up.
have more details as long as you're in the Discord server. The
talk
schedule
more
will
about
be
Nola.
soon. We've had to modify the schedule a little bit with all of the COVID precautions, but it should be fine.
Okay. So
Fine. Seriously.
Kenneth has a
Um,
question. So he wants to know why the red dresses. Like what's the significance? What's the reasoning for that?
She doesn't
Well,
know.
it's
She
the
said.
whole like running with the bulls thing. If you wear red, even though technically I think bulls are actually colorblind, but that's the whole like the red flag.
I think they're just pissed at the Matador at that
Yeah,
point.
they
but
just see something moving and they just like want to get it. Like if they're
Just
all pissed off.
sounds like males. Sorry.
Sounds like what?
Oh,
Right. No.
God, I'm sorry. But
Some people are
Nails.
really loud. Is it? Am I? Some of that's just my shitty mic. I need a new mic. But
Let's start a GoFundMe to get Delana a proper mic.
I
Can we
just
do
need
that?
recommendations. I mean, I just bought a bunch of new
I-
computer parts.
I hear
so-
her mic fine.
What'd you get?
I got a new processor, motherboard, and RAM. Because
Right,
this
those are
processor
computer
has been
parts.
suffering for a long time, and it's time
are
for it to
computer
go
parts.
out.
Which processor did you get?
Let me find my list. And it's gonna be a AMD Ryzen.
Atta girl.
Threadripper?
It's a
Oh, she doesn't have no
5800.
ball money.
Is it a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7?
5600X. 56, yeah.
Ryzen 5. Okay.
It's a 5, yeah.
And then 32 gigs of RAM, which is gonna be real nice.
Hell yeah. Is that DDR10?
There's the DDR4
10?
3600 megahertz.
Nice.
That's a lot of hertz.
Yeah, that is.
Took
New
a
GPU?
long time to download that.
No, like my GPU as it is pretty good. Like my graphics card has never been a problem. It's always like my processor opening Eve and like running multiple clients, so it's always a problem. Like I'd have to sit here and babysit my task manager to make sure that that I wasn't topping out my CPU or my memory. So this will be really nice
Nice.
because some of these parts have been. It's been almost 5 or 6 years when I built this. I mean, I have a giant case, so everything's gonna fit in it. It's just like all these little things. And they will be in also next week. So next week will be very exciting for me.
Are you gonna build your computer during NOLA?
Can we watch?
You should stream it. Totally.
I mean, you can, because like I'm gonna try it on my own. I think I had people
Yeah,
help
do like-
me the
do like
first time
a-
I bought it.
Yeah,
So,
like Peter Cavill. Or what is it? Peter Cavill?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Whatever. Like Cavill. Do a Cavill stream.
Mr.
yeah, because I think
Mr.
they're coming in like
Cavill.
on Tuesday, Wednesday. People
That
are gonna
guy is
start
so
getting in
hot.
on Wednesday. It was funny when I was talking with Raina. I'm like, oh, when are you getting in? And she's like, oh, I think she's getting in like Wednesday. And she's like, oh, when are you getting in? I'm like, I live 15 minutes from the airport. It doesn't
when
matter.
are you getting? I've been here since years ago.
I could literally
Don't-
just
I
hop
just
in an
been-
Uber and be there like instantly.
Been
So,
waiting for
like-
this moment my whole life.
I know, seriously, this is gonna be fantastic. Ah. That's why I couldn't let the COVID ruin this.
Not COVID.
That's all I have for show notes. That's all that's happened this week besides the war.
That's it?
Wanna Go back and talk to the war again, or is that?
It's
I
over.
think we got the war. I mean, we could talk about
People are
anything.
moving stuff.
I'm gonna
and things
do
are
a shot.
happening.
I don't know what to. To 30 kilometers per second.
30 kilometers per second.
That's what we're all
You
doing.
fuckers have been taking all this time to look that up. haven't
Although
you?
technically, that changes because
Oh my god.
as you
If you
move
get out
around in a
and run the
circle,
opposite
as you
direction, you
move
make the
around
wheels
in a
go faster?
circle, the thing you're on, if it's moving, there are times where you're moving faster because you are on the side that's orbiting forward in the rotation or in the orbit of the Earth, and there's times you're going back. So you, as a person per day, speed up and slow down, technically, and then. But like I was saying, and then in the bigger galaxy thing, you move around the sun, so the sun
This is
moves
way
around
confusing.
that faster. You're going even faster, so you kind of do like this whole like loop-de-loop spaghetti noodle motion if you look at it linearly. But then you have the galaxy moving in relation to the local group, and then you have the local group that's moving in relation to the rest of the universe thing.
Did you guys watch that
The
new
speeds
Kurzgesagt
go-
video?
Yeah, no, what's it?
The black hole one?
No.
Holy.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah, I
throw-
did
I'm
watch
gonna
that one.
throw a
I
link
did
in
watch that one.
chat.
Yeah, I did watch that one. It was. I like that one. I like.
So I watched
stuff.
that just as I was falling asleep the other night, and it kind of scared me.
Really?
Well, because like big things are kind of scary to me. I don't know why. So like talking about the scale of the universe, like it's fascinating as fuck, but at the same time, it's also kind of scary to me. So yeah, this latest Kurzgesagt video about the largest black hole in the universe. I was, and it was probably the fact that I was just like super tired and I was I was half asleep. Anyway, but yeah, watching this video, I got scared. Sleepy
So
scared.
not to blow your mind, but like, so that's like single objects that are that big. But then you look at the whole structure of the universe, and that is like nothing.
It's
like
tiny.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Like our galaxy, we think our galaxy is big. Our galaxy is like a pretty average sized one, but
Nothing.
there's bigger ones. But then you have
Nothing.
elliptical galaxies. Like you have the Milky Way, and you have an elliptical galaxy this big, and the Milky Way is like this. Like, you could fit hundreds of them in elliptical galaxies.
Yeah.
And then you have like those in galaxy groups that are so far apart from each other, and then you have billions and billions of like, I mean, like it's. And the thing is, like, we talk about like things that we've seen these like 14 billion light years away, and that's some of the farthest stuff we can see because that goes back to like the beginning of the universe. But the thing is, like, if you take into account the expansion of space in time, that what we're seeing is something
Okay,
that
real
was.
quick,
You're
hold on real
literally
quick, 'cause
looking
things
back
are
in
happening.
time.
Things
Yeah.
are happening, but I posted the invite link to Eve New Orleans Discord in the chat, and also
Nice.
EveNewOrleans.com has all the stuff. But people are talking to me, so I just had to make this quick. Okay, bye.
Oh,
You have- wait,
no,
breaking
whoa.
news? Is there
I-
breaking news that we can break on here? Are you
Hold on.
dying?
Hold on.
Is everyone dying?
Is anyone dying?
No, that's not the one. Hold on.
Things are just going places.
No, you're not dying.
No.
No, I'm not dying.
No, we should get back to NOLA though, but
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Pandemic
Eve
horde
New
move
Orleans.
compromised by EVE Online talk show. Multiple capitals dead.
Here
Delana
now,
to blame.
Delana Ivo with the news.
That is not actually happening right now. There are
Fake
plenty of
news.
other eyes and systems, I'm sure, that will know what's going on, but nothing is dead.
Pandemic horde disbanded. Delana, now over to you.
comments.
These are falsehoods, and that is all incorrect facts.
Delana
news.
elected as new leader of Pandemic Legion. Headliner is out. Delana's in. Delana,
Fake news.
comment.
Fake news.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I don't think we
I
want
have
to
a
talk
lot of
about
voices
headliner.
in my
right?
head.
I don't think we have headline. Hey, if someone can get headliner on here, we'll talk with
Are you
him.
making headlines?
I don't even know who that is.
I know headliner's the head of PL.
Never heard of him.
Oh, I have.
Are you joking?
Dude, the last in 2019
Everybody's
Vegas, I
heard of
was hanging.
Headliner.
I
Really?
spent a whole night hanging out with headliner.
LB, are you fucking with me?
We did all kinds.
You know who Headliner.
We did all kinds of illegal
no
shit
idea.
all night.
You may have not met him, but you've heard the name Headliner, right?
No.
Get the
Oh,
fuck out of here, you fucking liar!
I mean, I think I've heard something about
You're
somebody.
such a liar.
I don't know.
who the fuck needs El Gato when you have LB? Can we have that be a saying on a shirt somewhere, please?
That's a bumper sticker.
That's a bumper sticker for sure.
Okay,
there news about
we're all
somebody?
good.
Who made the news?
Uh,
I see goons are watching us, so this is not exactly a secret.
Oh no, goons are watching.
Hey,
goons
you know
are
what?
always
You
Guys,
probably have
guys,
somebody.
Wait,
you
wait,
probably have
guys,
somebody in the
guys,
fleet with you.
guys, they're streaming these comms.
we're streaming these comms. Goons are streaming these comms, guys. Holy shit. The war was the best. The war was the best. There's 55 viewers. I think 5 of them are us 5. So there's 50 people. One of them has got to be a goon.
They're all goons.
Someone's,
Do you have the ability to post or link? have a
someone's
link
got to
for
be
your
a goon in these chats.
event coming up next weekend. Is there a link you could post or share? Or whatever.
For what?
For the NOLA.
The odds are
She
good, but the
linked
goods
Eve
are
New
on.
You shared it earlier.
You
Did
don't
you?
have
Okay.
to be
Yeah.
lonely.
Hey,
at
Wednesday,
I know,
Thursday.
EveNewOrleans.com.
Here, I'll get it for you.
Yes, please come to New. Yes, the August schedule is. I mean, I just bugged Codiz about it earlier. He's having to make some
Thank
tweaks
you.
to it, so that's why it's not out yet.
What was
but it will
that
be out
for,
very soon.
Albie?
Just get in the Discord for more info. Even if you're just interested, not sure, but you got to make up your mind really fast because this thing.
Get in there.
There's a
Get in
Discord,
here.
a link to the Discord server for NOLA, and then there's the actual website for
That's scary, man. You're fast.
It's Evene.
Evening Orleans. I don't know.
Evene Warlians. That took my brain like
It's
fucking
even
2
it's
minutes
even
to process. Jesus Christ.
Worldians.
Avenue.
I don't know what language
Avenue
that is, but I bet it's
Orleans.
not something good.
I'm gonna be sick from eating so many fucking.
What are you eating?
He's eating those nuts.
The goddamn Cabela's cashews, cinnamon
Just like
glazed.
those salty nuts. huh?
Are they like sweet and salty?
They're
Like, what do they
sweet.
taste like?
They're like coated in like
Like
brown
beer
sugar
nuts?
and stuff?
yeah,
Oh, that sounds good.
Like beer nuts, then, right? Or is that something different?
yeah. Well, I don't know what's beer nuts coated in.
Like something sweet.
like,
I don't know what the fuck
like
it is.
salt and sugar.
They're
Yeah,
good.
this is like just like cinnamon glazed.
God,
Oh,
It's
I
like
got
candy.
glazed.
They're like
I got
candy
glazed
nuts. Taste these candy nuts.
My-
I've got a ramen bowl here, like cheap top ramen bowl here.
What's that for?
That's just like when I get hungry, I'll eat that.
Oh, it's ramen in a bowl. It's not a bowl made from
Well,
ramen.
no, it's like one of those microwavable ramen bowls.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
sodium.
I know
in
what you're talking
those.
about. Yeah.
So tons.
Oh, those
of
are sugar.
salt.
Those are salt free.
It's
I've
just
got some,
it's just salt in noodle form.
Got some,
So good.
I made my own
Noodle.
pizza yesterday.
Did you with your own crust and everything?
Okay, so I didn't make the dough. I got one of those.
Eat your own crust?
I got like one of those like
Homemade pizza is the
No, I
best.
got one of those like refrigerated Pillsbury. Break the fucking like tear
That's
it
not
open
homemade.
very slowly, and
That's
then like
fine.
That's home
it
cooked.
scares you with the
Listen, hold on.
explosion of the dough.
Nothing scares me more than pressing the spoon against that fucking
Opening
cardboard
those
tube.
tubes.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Every
you tear it open and you
goddamn
don't know if it's
time.
gonna blow up or not. Like when you turn it, and then you turn it, you're like, it didn't blow up.
It's like popping a champagne cork.
Yeah.
It's
Although-
like diffusing a bomb. You're like, oh,
it's
fuck,
it's
careful,
less
easy.
less
I know
terrifying
what's
if you
gonna
open
happen.
it. Yeah, it's less
Scares me every
terrifying.
time.
It's less terrifying if you open it and it hasn't exploded, because then you know if you just hit it, it'll blow up, and you're ready
You
for it.
Just either break it over your knee.
Exactly, Tal.
I like to
Just
chop-
smack it against the counter.
Crack it over your knee, or just chuck it
I
at the
like to
wall
chop
until
it.
it opens.
Yeah, I like to chop it, but like things like
Chop
when
it,
you're opening
yeah.
it, sometimes it
Push it
just
with a
blows up on
spoon.
its own,
That's
and
the
when it
weirdest thing I've ever
happens,
fucking heard.
yeah, when it happens, you're just like, oh.
Just throw it really, like chuck it like a grenade down the street, and then
Yeah.
it'll blow open, and then you go pick it up. And
You
take
said
it
your
inside.
kids down there pick it up.
Damn
'cause that's
street
fucking
kids
too
will
far.
take my cinnamon buns and
Yeah,
run.
I didn't really
Do
do
it on a really hot day. It'll
I cook
cook
'em for
on the
you.
asphalt,
Yeah.
and then you'll have some biscuits when you go to get your Pillsbury dough.
Fucking push it with a spoon. That
But
kicks
yeah,
me
no.
the fuck
I
out,
so I
dude.
did that, and then I also had like
No, you hit it on the
pre-made
finger.
pizza
Don't be
sauce.
weird. Don't
I
be
will
weird.
say this pizza sauce was actually really good. It was I think it's called like Mama Maria,
Ragu?
Mama Maria's or something like that.
Mama Maria.
I'd have to go look, but
Ragu,
it's actually really good.
presto,
That
presto,
just
presto.
put some-
That's a good musical, Mama Maria.
Mama Maria, Mama Mia.
Mamma Mia is actually
Attaboy.
playing in Rain.
No, it's not Mama
Town
Mia.
Theater
Mama
right
Mia is
now.
a movie, Rain. It's not. It wasn't Mama
It's a-
Mia.
it's a
It's a
musical.
play. It's
Isn't
it's
it a
actually
musical?
playing in the town Rain lives in tomorrow night. As a play.
It's an Iowa play.
No, it's an international play
It's that Queen song.
being played.
Mamma
being-
Mia, let me go.
Yeah, my wife is an usher.
Pizza's just
She painted the
begun.
set.
I want pizza, Drayden.
But so no, it was so I got that going with the pre-made dough and the pre-made sauce, but then I put some cheese on. I grated my own cheese
How
and
much
put it
cheese?
on there,
How
and
many
I
layers?
bought pre-made pepperoni and put it on there, and I bought some sausage and put it on there. And
I mean,
bought some
not a lot of people
salami
make
and
their
put it
own
on there,
pepperoni.
and I bought some
That's
bacon.
unique.
I bought
yes.
some bacon and put it. I put all the meats on there, and I put some onions on there because I like onions.
You're killing me, dude. You're killing
How many
me.
layers of
Yeah,
cheese?
and the
Just one?
reminder that
I did a
Drayden,
layer-
you would have been cooking for me next week.
I
you're
know. I'm
not.
so sorry. I will cook
How
for
many
you in
types of
Vegas.
cheese? Just a one type of
There'll be
cheese?
two
Just
types
Dom-
of cheese.
Dom,
There's
Can
two
we
layers.
can we get a cabana with a fire
Well,
pit?
no. So
We
Dom,
got-
you were
with
saying.
the jockey. We got that set
Dom
up.
was saying there's a spot in Vegas that lets people
We got it
cook.
set up
They-
already. It's ready to
yeah,
go.
they have like stoves and ovens and grills and stuff all set up. So if that's a thing, I will cook for people in Vegas. So Delana, you're going to Vegas, right?
Cooking with
Yeah.
Drayden.
I will
Duh.
cook for you in Vegas.
Good.
Cooking.
I will
Drayden.
make you
Ready to go.
some. We'll make something. I don't know. I like.
You
I
got
feel like
to
I feel like I
pick
should
it
do a Cajun dish of some kind, but I'm not. I don't know Cajun all that well. but I will make some good food.
Delana probably gets Cajun
I think you
food all
should
the
just
time.
cook like a shit ton of burgers and fling them at random people as they go
Dude,
by.
there's that.
Just
but
hand out free
and then just
burgers and
fire a
dogs.
burger at
Yeah.
somebody.
Dude, I think I'm gonna do like a multiple thing of stuff. I think I'm gonna do
Dude,
like I'm gonna make a
bratwurst.
really nice. I'm gonna make some burgers with like a nice pate with like some nice mix in the burger meat and everything. But I also want to do some There's that chicken recipe I want to like give people, and then I was also thinking maybe an Alfredo for pasta, and I might
I'm
have to.
fucking dying.
I
We
might
gotta
have.
stop talking
I
about
might
food.
have to like enlist people to help me stir shit and stuff like that because it's for cooking for how many people are going to be there. It might be a bit overwhelming, so I might have to have some help. But we'll do it.
There'll be 4 or 5 people there that have to do what I tell them, so I'll help. You'll have plenty of help.
Wait, so is this like a kitchen that you like are a mob boss over?
Pretty
What's
much,
going on
yeah.
here?
Hell yeah, dude! We got a mob kitchen.
Mob kitchen.
Does the rooftop pool at NOLA have a cabana? There is an area, a covered area with tables and chairs, because we took it over last time when we went about 2 months ago.
But
And
you don't have to pay for it, right?
so it's not like a fancy cabana or anything. No, it's just like a little. It's not super fancy there, but there's a little covered area with tables and chairs. Yeah, we do need shade because there are several of us. Like I cannot get sun. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm way too Irish for it. So I like to stay out of the sun when possible, or at least put.
Oh, weird.
sunscreen
So I
on.
just always thought you powdered yourself. I didn't realize you couldn't go in the sun.
No, it's just
Delana's actually an albino.
yeah, like bad thing.
I was
happened,
guessing
like,
vampire since
You
it's
see
New
the
Orleans,
color
but
of
albino
these
works.
scissors? That's
Albino.
what I turn into when I go out. in the sun.
Same. I get about an
Pair of
hour of
scissors?
sunshine and then I just like die.
I just like grab the
How the fuck you turn into a
nearest
pair of
red
scissors?
object. So these pair of scissors sitting on my desk.
I
Is
mean,
the closest
I-
analogy I
The
got.
Big,
color.
you look
Jesus
like
Christ.
a freshly cooked lobster.
Yeah, and it's terrible. And people are like, "Oh, well, then you get
I
tan after." No,
love
I just get more
lobster.
freckles. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Like, oh, then you get more tan. I'm the same. It's like, no, I don't get more tan. I get more freckles, and then I just burn just as bad next time.
Do we need to bring cash for booze? I mean, you're probably gonna have to buy some booze. Yeah,
it
probably.
wouldn't hurt to have some
hard to
cash
steal it.
on hand.
It is hard to
Yeah.
steal it.
Cash is
You try, but
probably
it's hard.
good.
Or just bring the booze with you and hide it. Real
Oh,
careful.
Node Sire. Okay, I had to read that a little bit. Node Sire. I actually think I am doing a cooking stream tomorrow.
Do most
Dom,
of
Dom,
you take
Dom,
Dom.
card?
Okay, so man, I was supposed to get hold of you Wednesday night, Dom, and I
I know
forgot.
you didn't. I got a hold of you and you fucking blew me off.
Yeah,
for
no.
free.
I
For
told
free.
I
He
was
never played the
in
fucking
a
game.
I was in a
I'm
fleet.
answering questions.
Okay,
Because
okay.
he's with a good group now, Dom.
I was in a fleet,
okay,
man.
that's fair.
And then
That's
like
fair.
when the
Like,
fleet
do
was
most
done, I went to
places
bed.
take card? Yes, but it's faster if you use cash sometimes. But
Can you
It's
dance
whatever,
for
I
your,
don't
for
think
your
it's
I
booze?
feel
ridiculous
like
either way.
cards are just acceptable everywhere, but it's not a bad idea to have cash.
Yeah,
I would
Small
say.
town bars is
you're
not
just
always
like,
safe
hey, I
bet,
just
though.
want to drink.
I-
Here's a 10.
I was gonna
That's
say
it.
I've
it's
noticed
easy.
during the pandemic a lot of places are not only taking
Because
cards, but
change
they
is,
really,
like, limited.
Yeah, they're preferring that you pay with a card. And yeah, because of the change shortage, and 2 because a lot of germs get passed around with cash.
I
So,
feel like cash is good for tipping. Like,
I do my damn best
if
to make sure.
if you're just doing like a tab, that's fine. But if you like have a thing where you pay for something and then like it's gonna be like a one-time thing and someone brings it out to you and that you need to tip them, it's not bad to have a few bucks. Like, I mean, like, so when I go to places, I like to have some cash, but like the majority of what I spend is on a card because pretty much cards are like how you do shit nowadays.
Okay,
I
and
literally can't remember the last
this
time I
is
had cash in my
very
wallet.
important. Very important. If somebody comes up to you on the street, on Bourbon Street or whatever, and say like, "I bet I know. I could tell you where you got those shoes." Eh,
You tell him to fuck off, creeper.
no, there is only one correct answer. On my feet.
Hmm.
They do that in Memphis too. Oh my god.
Is
that's
this
funny.
what is this? Is
What
this
happens
like
if you get it wrong? Do they beat
yeah?
you up?
What is
Yeah, they
what's
say
the
like
point
try
of
to
this?
Laugh
like
at you.
say like if you get it wrong, then they want money from you. It's kind of I don't know.
Does this work?
Yes.
This is an
I
effective
don't-
way to
I
fleece
mean,
money
I've
from people.
never fallen
Dad
for it
jokes
because
are a good
I've always known
form
about
of
it.
extortion in New
But
Orleans? I
wait,
don't-
wait, yeah, like people actually pay?
I don't know. I
They-
mean, I
they
don't
bet
know, but
you.
just in case
I
if somebody
bet you-
ever
I know
says,
where your
like,
shoes
I've been
are.
out nowhere, you got
I
those
understand.
shoes.
I understand the logic of the joke, but if somebody's actually, oh, you got me. Okay, here's $5.
Well,
So
ha
you'd
ha."
automatically
I
apparently,
would,
whelp
I
on a
would be
bet?
like, fuck no, dude, get the
kind of,
fuck out
like,
of my
get-
face.
You'd welch on a bet
like kind
automatically.
of in your face about it. So it's,
I would welch on a bet if it was a
Oh
complete
my
fucking
God.
stranger
No,
who
you
came
can't do
up
that.
to me on the
You
street.
have no integrity, no honor.
No, fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna give you $5 out of no. I don't even know this dude. You're gonna go spend it on crack.
yeah, I don't know, but that's just a little thing to know. Also,
You
we'll
guys wanna
probably
talk about the
have some
Olympics?
the police horses might be out, especially on the weekend, and those things are massive. So do not fuck around on Bourbon Street because the horses will get you.
Don't
And
stand
do
behind
not
a
feed the
horse.
horses. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen Half Baked?
Oh
Don't
yeah,
feed the horse.
especially fucking sugar.
But usually they'll let you.
If it's a
pet their
diabetic
nose.
horse, you're in fucking trouble.
Usually they let you pet the nose.
Wait, horses can't get you on Bourbon Street.
Why can't they?
The
Is
police
it like
horses.
anti-horse meat there? or
You got to
something?
have a license.
The
Yeah.
police horses are massive, and there'll be like 3 of them just chilling.
But you have to do something
they
wrong
taught
for
how
them to get
dance.
you, right? They won't just like get you for being on the
No,
street.
they're just like sitting there watching. They're
They
usually
run
just
people
chilling.
down for the hell of it. It's fun to watch.
Dude, hell yeah, I'm down for that.
There was one that they taught to dance. One of the police horses was dancing on Bourbon Street.
And they're not like Clydesdale's huge. They're just big.
Dude, I've played
Horses,
enough
right?
Skyrim that if you just like steal something and then pickpocket it into someone else's pocket and then watch the horses run them down, hell yeah.
So the
Why would they
majority
do
of the
that?
meetup is at the hotel before the night. I mean, I'm not really exactly sure what the schedule's gonna be. That's for Code is going to put that out. But
I wish there's a website we could find that information.
yeah, I mean the hotel is
Link it again.
like 2 or 3 blocks down from where Bourbon Street is, so it's in the heart of everything in the French Quarter.
And Delana's gonna be there. She's fantastic.
See,
She's kind of lame.
She's not.
Shut
Whoa,
your mouth.
dude.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
I'll
I don't
fight.
think you're lame.
You guys want to
Yes,
talk
so-
about the Olympics?
Not really.
I heard one.
That's
Yeah.
more
Let
boring than the
people
fucking
doing
war.
stuff. I don't know.
No. So I heard one story. I read one story about the Olympics, and it was actually kind of shocking. Mainly because I didn't know about how bad Belarus was. If you know what I'm talking about,
Oh yeah.
LB.
Oh
We'll talk about that
yeah.
one.
I heard
So
all
there was
about that.
apparently a sprinter on the Belarusian team,
In
and
Belarus, we
she,
apologize.
well, Belarusian.
Tell the story. I don't know
Don't
what you're talking
apologize.
about.
So okay, so apparently Belarus is like an old world dictatorship from almost the Soviet era. That's how they run their country. And this woman who was on the sprinting team, she went on social media and criticized the coaching staff for her country. And she was immediately removed from the Olympic team, no longer allowed to participate for her country, and then was they tried to like force her onto a plane flight back to Belarus immediately, and they didn't. She didn't want to go, and the Japanese officials basically told her like, we think that you might actually be in physical danger if you return home, and so they brought her under guard to the Polish embassy in Tokyo, and from there she was then given a what do you call it? A visa of like for refugees, like a amnesty visa. She was given an amnesty visa, and then now she is going to go move to Vienna and live there because they're pretty sure if she goes back to Belarus, she will disappear and die. And her husband, luckily, was paying attention. The second he found out that she was not coming home and said what she said, he fled the country to
He
Poland.
booked it. Yeah.
He
Jesus
fled the country
Christ.
to Poland because he's like, they're going to come after me too.
He and their child.
Yeah, and their kid. So like they went to Poland,
talk
and
shit
so
about the
basically
country,
like they're all gonna get
Holy
amnesty, and they're
fuck.
all gonna get amnesty in Vienna. And I was looking into it more. Like apparently the guy that runs Belarus is some massive crazy dictator that is like athletes are particularly have been jailed or worse or like never seen again type of shit for speaking out against the government. It's one of those things that you cannot say anything negative about the government or the president, quote unquote president. There's also
So-called president.
There was-
Let's do
and-
it right now. Let's
yeah.
make fun of Belarus right now. So-called
Fuck Belarus.
president.
well,
Belarus
and,
is garbage.
and so the thing is like
What a-
also
what
there,
a
Just the people that
garbage
run it.
country.
there was an
Lukashenko, you suck.
there was an incident where there was a journalist from Belarus that had written some shit that was not allowed, and he was on a flight flying to another country from another I think it was like between, like, I don't know if it was from Greece to Poland or Poland to Greece. He was not even in Belarus, but it was flying over Belarusian airspace, and Belarus sent 2 fighter jets and forcibly grounded that plane and brought agents on and arrested that guy, and he was never seen again.
So whoa.
And
broke the law.
Poland and Greece were both like, this is like
Wait,
state-sanctioned terrorism,
I wanted,
but they
I wanted-
couldn't go to war
Hold
with
on.
Belarus, so they didn't push the issue. Because that would have
I
been the
need-
only way for them to go about it, is like, they'd have to declare war to get that guy out.
I need to make sure that I understood this properly. The guy was on a flight going
Oh, Greece to
between-
Lithuania is what it was.
between
yes.
countries, but he published something on social media or a blog.
I don't know,
as
they didn't
that
specify
was,
that
that was
he-
critical of Belarus.
he
just as
published something
happens
that
to
they
be
didn't
in
like.
Belarusian airspace, and they grounded him.
They grounded him and arrested him, and they executed him, basically. Like they never said that, but it's like no one knows it happened to him. So
He
he's
doesn't
either
exist
in a
anymore.
dark
That means they probably
tunnel.
executed him, yeah.
He
Or
wasn't
he's dead.
even in the country. He just happened
He
to
was
be
flying over
it.
the country, yes.
Watch your fucking
And
airspace.
and like other countries were basically saying this is like state sanctioned terrorism, but they were not willing to go to war over the issue, and so they couldn't do anything about it. So I was like, I didn't know this. This is like opened my eyes. I'm like, Belarus is a fucking horrible place, not because of the people there, but because of the leader there, and maybe the
Yeah,
people in
they're
charge.
allowing it to
And,
happen, so
like-
they're part of the problem.
Even about like the Olympics thing, like I think they said the head of the Belarus Olympic Committee is the son of the Belarusian president. So they're like, that's obviously bad. So I think the
Lukashenko,
Japanese
that's his name.
officials actually like kicked out some of the Belarusian Olympic Committee members because they're like
2 of
they're
them, yeah,
obviously
they
up to no good. So they went by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alexander.
Two of them
The
kicked out.
coach was even saying like when he was talking to this sprinter and he's like, it's a shame you got to go home because you might commit suicide. You know, like
Jesus. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so they're gonna
uh,
find her, you know, like with committed
Air
suicide
quotes,
by 2
commit
shots to the back of the head,
suicide,
kind
Yeah.
of thing. You know,
yeah, it's Lukashenko. Yeah, so it's Alexander Lukashenko is the guy that's in charge of that place. It's pretty bad. That is, and someone said it's a puppet state of Russia. I don't know if it's a puppet state of Russia, but the thing
It
is, like,
is.
Vladimir Putin was a high official in that country during the Soviet era.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's,
So at the end of the CCP, right? The Soviet
USSR,
USSR,
yeah.
right? When that fucking fell apart, all those satellite states, you either aligned yourself with the West and became a member of the European Union, or you aligned yourself with Mother Russia and you just sort of stayed in your pseudo-communist shitty state until right about now.
You
So
did
right
what you
about
were
now,
told,
you're
yeah.
seeing countries like Georgia and Ukraine and Belarus. They're all making decisions which way to go. So Ukraine wanted to go west. That's why Russia,
then Crimea happened.
little green men showed up on the border of Ukraine. And that's why Belarus went east to Russia. That's why Lukashenko is still in power, because Putin makes sure he's still in power. So that way Putin can still control Belarus.
Right.
Georgia went west. That's why there's a war in Georgia for their border. Look at the Baltic states; they all went west. That's why there's NATO missions in those Baltic states to deter
Still?
further. Yep.
Oh, Baltic.
that's why I was there.
Yeah, Baltic. I'm thinking. What was the old Yugoslav states?
Serbia, and
Serbia, Croatia,
Croatia and
Croatia,
Bosnia-Herzegovina,
Bosnia. That's what I was thinking.
Montenegro,
That's not the Baltic
Slovenia.
states. Yeah, that was a whole shit back in the
Albania,
90s, I think.
Yeah, that was. Anyways, Canada won gold in soccer.
nice job.
Hell yeah.
Did you guys
Yep.
apologize to the other teams for beating them?
Wait, Canada
Absolutely.
won gold in soccer. You guys
Sorry.
beat all the European nations and everything.
Sorry, we beat
Well,
you.
we
sorry.
beat Team USA, who was the favorite to win.
Oh yeah.
How
Really?
My mom was
How
like,
was
"Oh,
fucking
thank
USA
goodness
favorite
that,
to win
that
in
I thought I was
purple-haired
seeing-
chick wasn't being respective to the flag," and I was just like, I don't know.
I thought I was seeing like a thing between like Belgium and Netherlands and stuff like that. Like they were supposed to like be better, but
Well, Sweden was the silver medal winner, so that's a European state.
okay. So it was Canada versus Sweden was in the finals.
Canada versus Sweden for the gold medal. Yeah. And then,
Canada won.
This is
Oh,
in curling?
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
My native land of the.
We don't want to sing that song.
Let's move on.
Oh damn it! I need to learn that national.
Don't try to sing the song.
Damn it! I need to learn the song though, because you guys are right next door.
Yeah, you should.
It's not like we're invading.
I know, but I'm sure you know more than
that's
like
what an
I'm sure you know
invading
more than
person
2
would
words
say.
of our national anthem.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Yeah.
I feel like I
Oh,
should. I feel like I should know
what the
more
hell,
of theirs.
LB?
What happened? I missed it.
Our home and native land, isn't
We're
that
not
it?
I,
invading.
for one,
That's what-
welcome
yeah,
our Canadian overlords.
That's what an invading
Wow.
person would say.
Please take us over,
Gonna be a
Please.
while.
please.
Did you see what was that event with the horse? Did you see that? It's like a decathlon. No, not a decathlon.
No,
The horse
I haven't seen
dancing?
that.
There's something happened today in some event, and it's like a LARPing event where like each event represents a portion of an
Wait.
escape from behind enemy lines.
LARPing
This
is
is
in
an
the
actual
Olympics.
Olympic event?
It's
No,
like
it's not a real LARPing
an
event.
escape room.
It's the fucking I don't know what it is, but
The
there's like
decathlon?
5 events. Not the decathlon because that's
The
10 events.
pentathlon?
I think it's the pentathlon. Anyways, there's a horse jumping event in it. And
You
this
have to jump over horses?
this athlete got on a horse, and then the horse would not do any jumps.
Oh,
It was just like, nope, fuck that.
we get
And
in the one we
she,
weren't training. Sorry.
Yeah, she
Vlad's saying is
broke down on the
dressage.
horse.
Dressage.
No, it wasn't dressage.
Dr-
It was
dressage. It's
Let me find it.
pronounced dressage.
Okay,
dressage.
dressage.
She'd never ridden a horse before. She didn't know how to make it go.
No, she,
Dressing. Horse dressing.
Horse dressing. Ranch.
Nice.
I'm ordering horse dressing next time I go to a fucking restaurant.
Do you have horse
Just to see what
dressing?
those
Like,
places do.
do you mean horseradish? No,
That's
no,
what
no.
horseradish is.
Not
Oh,
radish.
horseradish is horseradish.
Dressing.
I
I
got
trust
some
you.
fucking good horseradish
horse
right
dressing. I'll have to check, sir, and see if we have horse dressing. Yeah,
Tastes a
you
little
go,
bit
you
like
go in
leather
the back
and
and check.
shame.
Ask the chef. I'm sure he'll know what I'm talking about.
I don't think he will. Actually. Belarus is an awful place. Holy shit.
Yeah. Like I didn't.
Belarus is
I've been
a
reading about it
shitty
this whole
place.
time.
I
Like,
didn't.
what a
I
fucking
didn't
shitty
realize.
place.
Like, I mean, I've obviously heard of Belarus, but I did not
What is
realize it was such
Minsk?
a horrible
Wasn't it
shithole.
like one of their thriving cities that when it was the USSR? I thought Minsk was a big fucking city.
Is Minsk Belarus?
That's
I thought Minsk was Ukraine.
No.
no, Ukraine is Kiev.
I know it's yeah, I know Kiev. I thought Minsk was okay. So Minsk is Belarus. Damn, hot damn. Yeah, my Eastern Europe
That's what hot damn
geography
comes
is
from?
pretty
I know
bad,
I don't
actually.
fucking like it.
Like I know Western Europe pretty well. I do not know Eastern Europe all that well.
Hot
Hot
damn.
damn.
Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Hot damn.
What in the fuck are you doing?
Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Hot damn. And my band about that money. Break it down.
That's a good
Girl
song.
said you hallelujah. Woo. Girl said, come on, guys. Girl said you hallelujah. Girl said you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
Give it to
I've
you.
heard the
Saturday
song. I
night
have no
we
idea
in
what
the
the
spot. Don't
Don't
believe
believe
it.
Just watch.
Come on.
Woo!
It's a good song. I just don't know.
Don't believe it, just watch.
You're a pretty good singer, aren't you, Manic?
I mean,
Yeah, he even does
You are,
fine.
right?
things.
If
It's
somebody had
fine.
lyrics, like changed lyrics to a song, would you sing it for him? Or try?
probably. I'd give it a shot.
You know
I
the
am
song by
not
Jefferson
above,
Airplane.
I am not above embarrassing myself through song.
The song from Jefferson Airplane. I can't. Somebody to Love. That song. You've heard it.
Yeah.
There are lyrics to that, but there's changed. I'm gonna send them to you right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I'm gonna do a shot. Why not?
Shots. I'm on my second Twisted Tea. Are we
Dude.
doing movie night tonight?
I hope
wanted to
so.
watch Hot Tub
Um,
Time Machine.
We could
Oh,
we
that'd be a
could do a
good
movie.
one.
I'm gonna do a.
Shut up, Drayden. You pass out. Well, Manic, I'll do a movie night with you.
Yeah, I did pass out last week. He ran you ran Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
I passed out before the end of the
Man,
movie too.
I missed that because I was gonna watch that movie and I decided to watch it and I never got to see it.
I've only seen it once. I don't remember much. I
It
remember
was
them being in a
so-
barn.
It was
Weren't they in a
so.
barn?
I
Yes,
love
it's very,
Pineapple
very funny.
Express. I love when he's like, dude, the tracker, you gotta smash it. He just throws it off in the woods. Like, what the hell was that? What? I told
Where'd
you to
it go?
smash it. Like, what? How? He's like,
Okay.
on a rock or something. Well, how often do I smash shit? I'm fucking rusty.
Like he forgot how to smash.
He forgot.
something?
Yeah, he just threw it off into the fucking leaves.
I need to rewatch
Yeah,
that.
it's so
I've
good.
only seen it
Great
once.
movie.
Or it's like they're like running through the cops. He's like, kick the window out, and he like kicks, and his like leg goes through the windshield, but then like it's
Puts
just
a
a
shred
hole
his
big
leg
enough for his
onto it.
leg, and his leg gets stuck in the windshield. So then he's like trying to drive with his like leg up. He's like, oh god, like, through the windshield. It's so good. The movie is so well done. The funny thing is like. Before I saw that movie, the only movie I saw with James Franco was Spider-Man 2 or 1 or whatever it was. And so I
he's
thought
good.
I thought James Franco was like a very serious like actor. And then I saw that movie, I'm like,
No,
holy
He-
shit.
that
He's like
dude
the
has great
comedy
range.
stoner guy. He does
Yeah,
it so
yeah,
well.
He's great.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
Spring Breakers sometime.
yeah, it's like the whole like funny side of James Franco I never even knew existed until I saw that movie and I was like, this movie is like absolute
he's-
genius.
he's
It's
really
so good. It's like, dude, I saw them. He killed him. It was like a guy, a lady cop, and another dude. Dude, that sounds like a fucking massacre. No. They all killed one guy. Like, oh, it's so good.
Can we go back to the Olympics real quick?
Yeah, we
and
can.
talk about
Yeah.
the pentathlon. So
That's
I've
a
been
5
looking at
thing.
it. It's a 5 event thing, and I'll tell you what the events are.
Oh, it's
It's,
actually called the pentathlon?
Yeah, there's
Fuck
fencing.
yeah, I guessed.
Ooh.
Fencing is one. Freestyle swimming.
Mhm.
I've always
Equestrian
wanted
show
to learn
jumping.
fencing.
And then a final combined event of pistol shooting and cross country running.
At
So
each other?
the same athletes have to do all 5 of those?
They do all 5. And
Wait, so they
the
actually
intent-
fence and then shoot shit and then run on a horse and then
Yeah.
holy
Is it a
shit.
duel? Or they,
Yeah. So the
target
event is the ancient pentathlon was 5 events, and it was like, what was it? It was a foot race, wrestling, long jump, javelin, and discus. These are the
Discus,
5
yeah.
events that were that represented the ideal soldier to defend a fortification. So that's their 5 events, and that's in the ancient Greek Olympics. But now the modern pentathlon is these 5 events that I just mentioned, and it's supposed to represent a 19th century cavalry soldier behind enemy lines. So the horse you ride isn't like the horse you brought to the Olympics. It's a random fucking horse. So this
Oh.
German athlete was on track for gold, and then she gets on this random horse to go do the show jumping part, and the horse won't jump over any fucking jumps. You imagine that?
Why
You-
don't they
you-
get to
you
use
don't
their
know
own
if the horse is
horses?
trained for it or
That's
not?
bullshit. That
what
sounds
the fuck?
bullshit.
That's bullshit.
It
Because that
represents-
puts the athletes at the mercy of whoever the fuck trained the shit was not
right.
someone
But
alive in
that's,
their
that's
country.
the event. It represents them stealing a horse when behind enemy lines to ride back.
That
their
doesn't mean
lines.
that's
That's
such a
kind of
that's a
hardcore.
dumb mentality. I'm sorry. If you were having your country
You know
on
what?
show,
Sorry.
He should have
I'm
whipped that
sorry.
nag harder.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I want to speak to the manager.
Like Ken here, I need to talk to someone. No, like if your country is on display for how, like it should be your rider, and maybe not a horse that your rider is practiced with, but a horse that your country has trained and domesticated. I would say that because that leaves so much up to chance. You don't want Olympics to be up to chance. You want it to be up to ability. That's the whole point of the Olympics. Who's the most
The
capable,
Olympics-
not who's the
Olympics should
luckiest.
be completely random. That's the only way it's ever going to be fair.
I think
You're
I
not
think
random.
You're right.
You
I
just
think
whip the shit out of that nag. It'll run.
2 weeks before the Olympics starts, it's like jury duty. They just send letters to
Yeah.
random citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
Randomly selected
Hey,
to
bud,
compete in the Olympics.
You're up for long jump. I hope you're ready. You got 2 fucking weeks. Oh shit.
Yeah.
This would be a lot more
Dictator-
interesting, honestly. It'd be a lot
It'd
more
be a lot of
fun. I'd
executions.
watch the Olympics if it were like this.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome, actually. Yeah.
Dude,
You're up
I-
for the fucking 5. You're for the 400-meter backstroke. Oh, I don't swim, sir.
Yeah, no, like I'd get the fucking letter in the mail and be like, "You're in for the long jump." I'm like, oh my god, How
Shoot
many
down long
countries
jumps
are
is
in
ninth
this
grade.
competition? Like 150. Hope y'all are in for 149th place, because I bet I'll beat someone.
Randomly, half. You'll be half.
Someone has to do worse than me. The odds say it.
Right. No, you're right. Absolutely. Oh my god, I fucking love it. That I would watch that too, man. That would be fun to watch.
It would be fun.
I would
Somebody
I
should
would
create a great
absolutely
game show
watch
where they
the
just
Olympics
randomly
if
invite
it
people,
were
shit like
if
that.
it were a national random draw for competitors. That sounds so fucking funny.
I would
to
watch
me.
a game
Oh my
show
god.
about that. Just
Oh
random people
my
in fucking
God.
the United States doing stupid shit.
It would be so sad. That's
It
like
would be
that's
awesome.
like that's
Come on.
pure
Like-
that's the pinnacle of Schadenfreude.
Dude, like, reality TV is already a
Okay,
thing.
I'm
It
gonna
would,
be- I'm
it would
gonna
actually
be
be
for
pretty
some-
normal.
That's true. This
Does it
is
already have
basically
that?
reality.
It would just
television.
basically
You're-
be
you're
like
right.
what we all watch, but it would be like an international
special?
reality
Holy
show.
shit. Do you guys know
you
how
that
much
one of these
fucking
countries
goes
is gonna
on at
take
the
it
Olympics?
super
You call it the
seriously and
international
just start,
national.
like,
Executing people for doing shit in the high jump.
Did you guys know that athletes that compete in the Olympics, there's like when they're not competing, they're basically all back at their hotels fucking. Like there is a serious like STD problem at the Olympics, no matter
Why don't they
what
use
country.
condoms?
Because it's like a fucking nursing home.
Well,
they
they-
can't
they
leave
have
there.
all
happens
of,
so
like, the-
much. Like you
But
can't.
condoms, like,
They have
I know, but
customized
condoms,
ones.
they're not 100%.
Condoms suck.
customized
But-
condoms.
And they always
See,
make a big
because-
story about like how they're all these customized condoms that they take, but it's just like you probably just grab handfuls of them. Like, oh, this would be cool to show people at
Be
home.
cool
Like,
souvenir,
you get some of
yeah.
them, but then you
Oh,
just
oh,
have like,
you-
oh,
Has
these
anyone
are
ever
cool.
seen F is for
Oh, you
Frank?
mean like okay?
The show on Netflix?
I thought
The
you mean
condom-
like
the
just
condom
like a
machine
bucket
guy?
of
He's like,
full of these,
safe,
and you
safe,
just,
safe,
like,
pregnant,
grab
safe,
a
safe,
handful
pregnant.
and
He's
say
poking them with
Olympics, and
pins.
you're like, oh, cool.
I don't know why I thought you meant customized condoms as far as like fit size. I was like, why do you need customize? They can all just have condoms that fit everyone like they normally do.
No, I don't know what they
you
probably
mean
just have,
like,
the
you
ring-
mean like
You
Olympics
get-
2020
You go and get your
condoms?
you get
But did you see
Custom-
the
custom
beds
I think
in
it's
the
fitted for a
Tokyo
custom
Olympics
condom.
are made of cardboard? Did you see that?
what?
Yeah,
What
they're
was?
they're a series of cardboard boxes and shapes of
Yeah, open condoms.
cardboard.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to
and
make
the
those.
intent was to prevent the athletes from having as much sex as they normally would, because you would just eventually collapse your bed from all
That's
the
if
just
the-
do it
like,
on the
oh, no,
floor.
we can't do it on the
Just
bed.
do it on the
No,
floor.
we can't do it
I
anymore.
don't know, man. That's what the Japanese thought. I didn't
Do
think
it up
of it. I
against
didn't
the
bring it up.
wall. Do it
Yeah,
over the counter
there's,
in the
like,
bathroom. Like,
Gymnasts and stuff that can contort and crazy
we've
things. Like, you
we've
think that's
figured
all
figured
it
this
bad?
outside.
out. You're not gonna stop us by making beds out of cardboard.
Yeah,
I don't
mean-
push that hard anyway.
the contort. What was the contortionist argument? Hold on.
Like, they're
They,
anywhere.
they can do it
go
like
anywhere.
standing up, upside down.
Well, probably a handstand.
Yeah, do a
That'd be
handstand.
kind of fun, actually.
You don't even need
yeah,
to be
no,
an
no,
Olympic gymnast. I've
um,
seen
Well,
porn
when they
stars
change
that
the
do it.
format to random jury
See me
duty
do
draw,
it.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be more interesting.
But no, Ray was talking about the open condoms. Yeah, that was actually an idea that we were having
Yeah,
for
bro.
an open comms meetup at some point. We were thinking about making an open comms condom line because we
Open
did
condoms.
open
Wasn't it
open
really expensive, though?
comms
Is that what you found
open
out?
comms dumbs or whatever the thing like the initial joke is that we would like they're open condoms so they have a hole in, but like that's
We don't want to
we
actually
would
do
okay.
that.
We joked about that. We were like, okay, that was obviously never actually
It's a
be a
bad
thing.
idea.
Yeah, no, obviously we would never do that because that's fucked up. That's actually like super fucked up. But no, we were thinking
would we
about
do?
possibly making. Rain actually went into it. She like went and looked and researched it. She's like, we can get custom condoms.
Well, Streamfleet did it. Streamfleet
Yeah,
did
yeah.
condoms.
Yeah,
How expensive were they?
I used one.
In the bathroom?
Good for you, Dre. By yourself.
Yeah, I was by myself. No.
Just wear it around.
I got that, Drayden.
And then I
You
got
didn't have to
another.
admit to it, bro.
No, and then I got another one.
I
No,
have two head sex.
no, I got another one. No, so we were gonna do open condoms, but we could have the logo on there, but we just didn't have the funds to do it, so we didn't do it. But like, it was gonna be a thing. I remember Rain was actually like really like getting in there, like getting in
I
the
still think it's
nitty
a great
gritty,
idea.
like
Oh
the
my
like
gosh.
we were like on the verge of like purchasing that shit, and it just didn't happen. But
To get the glow in the dark ones.
Hell yeah.
Poke holes in all of them and laugh. at
You
people.
gotta see where you're going. Like shit's hard to find, right?
Like light.
No, it's really not hard to find.
I mean, no, dude, you gotta know where you're going.
All right.
Dude, never go into a cave without a torch. That's what
Okay.
Skyrim taught me.
So here's
Never go
here's
to
the
a
ones that Streamfleet made, and they say I like to watch on them. I don't know if that's not showing up too well on
How
camera
do you
because my
get one of
focus is
those?
fixed.
Yeah, I like
they
to
say,
watch.
I like
yeah.
to watch. That's what they call a double entendre.
What's the other one? I don't get.
You like to watch like streaming,
Oh yeah,
but
that's what I
then
got.
you
yeah.
like to watch as in I like to watch other people fuck. It's a condom.
People do that?
People do that.
Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome.
There's clubs that you can go to.
Really?
Can I just watch it on the computer?
Ashtarothi, I have all my Eve stuff over on my fucking what's it called? What do you keep stuff on?
The desk?
Hold on, shelf.
A hard drive.
Dresser? Horse
The wall.
regular?
Also applicable.
I need to get my
I have
my
all my Eve
box
stuff
of
on a shelf.
swag out of
Thank you,
storage
Sudikan.
for next week.
Akroth, what's up? Sorry,
Or
man.
like at
Damn.
least stuff to give out and also like just stuff to have so I can add to it.
There are Manic Plex out there. I didn't get one of those. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I have them.
I have I
You know,
have
when you go
some
to fucking
gold
Vegas and
foil
you're stoned the entire
Plex.
time, you miss a lot
gotta
of
come
stuff.
to some Eve meets, Dom.
I know. I should. It's ridiculous.
The best swag, actual gobloon.
Whoa! What the fuck just happened?
What? Where?
Somebody lost. Dying. Somebody pushed the button. What'd you push, Drayden?
Oh, it's starting to
nothing.
show over. There we go.
I don't know what just happened.
Sorry, guys. He
I
fucked
apologize.
up.
I was trying to
What was that, Delana? What was that? I couldn't. I could see it, but I didn't see it long enough.
Who are you
I have
talking
a couple
to?
of
What?
To
plexes.
Delana. Hold up what you're showing.
My bad.
Extra nice.
Please, Delana. Please.
Oh, I actually.
Show me
Oh,
again.
hold on. Let me find my wallet. I still have
That's
that,
really
man.
cool,
I
man.
think.
See if it gets in the. There it is.
That's
I-
fucking
I-
awesome. I love it.
The I can't remember.
Came in good
I
there
think
that
it was,
time. Yeah, thank you.
I'm trying
I
to remember
designed
the
it.
Very
Yes.
cool. That's very cool, Delana.
It's a bit worn, but I
the-
still have it, man.
the-
Yeah.
the
it's-
gold
it's-
foil rubs off.
I
pretty
have
Yeah.
a
easily.
couple of those.
Oh, wait.
The CCP dev that actually designed the Plex icon, like the new one, the modern Plex icon, he came up to me at Vegas, I think it was like 2017 or something, and he was like, "Can I please have one of your Plex cards because I designed the Plex icon and I'd like to have one for my collection." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, dude, take a bunch."
Yeah, it's funny because I only keep
That's
two
awesome,
things.
dude.
I only keep two things in my wallet. One is that Plex card, and the other is my pilot license
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
had that
yeah.
hanging
that I
on
got
my,
in
my
Vegas.
lanyard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So
those were so super cool. The
Yeah.
Capsuleer ID.
I
pilot's
saw one. I was
license,
like, yeah, it's like give me that. So like that's the only two Eve shit I keep the Plex card and this in my wallet.
Wow,
and
what
that's
a
it.
nerd.
I'm a fucking nerd. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, no driver's license. Just
like-
like, this is my pilot license.
who needs a
Cop-
driver?
The cop pulls
Who
Drayden
needs a
over,
driver's
license and
license? Right,
registration.
license and registration, please. Like,
Drayden hands him his Capsuleer license.
no, he'll be
"Hey,
like
you good-
license and
good to
registration,
go?"
please.
And then
Like,
they give him the
no,
clip.
sir, I'm a spy.
Sir, this identification was issued to me by Concord. It is official government property.
My
Show me your mining
ESS,
permit.
my
mining permit. Where's your
my-
mining permit?
my
sir?
ESI is
okay, James
not
315, I don't need
applicable for security reasons.
Sovereign
Oh,
citizen, Akaroth, exactly. Sovereign citizen.
Yeah, I
oh
can
my
see
God.
him just having that
Those
conversation
guys-
with an officer.
Those guys make me crack up.
He'd be
Sovereign
like, "Now,
citizens
where's
are
your
so
real ID?"
fucking pathetic.
And you'd be like, no, this was issued to me and everything.
Is this a maritime court? Is this a maritime court? Is this- Fuck, bunch of buttons. Robin said
Oh shit!
it's
Hold
weird.
on. Was
Not
Akroth
driving,
want,
I'm traveling.
did
Travel-
Akroth
yeah, yeah.
want to
exactly.
come on?
Who?
Yeah, I poked
I
you
mean,
in
it's already
case.
been 2 hours though.
Akaroth
on
is
this
on.
show, so I don't know.
I mean,
how-
you don't have to mess
You don't have
with
to
it
stay,
if
but
it'll
we're gonna be
screw
on
with
Oh
later.
your-
no, I
Yeah,
meant
yeah,
I
yeah.
meant Ashtarothi. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. We do have comparable names.
Oh no, he hasn't been around for a while. No, it's I'm dumb.
Ashtarothi, he's still here. He's here. Ashtarothi's here, right there. See it? Like,
Ash.
right
Oh
there.
yeah, Ash. Ash,
So
did you want to come on?
Akaroth.
I was I was saying, did Ash want to come on? 'Cause I know he's been talking a bit.
There's Akaroth.
He didn't-
and
Dude,
then
you guys,
even
you
know.
guys both have an A name.
He didn't
It's-
even know that he was gonna come on.
We
You're
get
inviting
primaried a
him.
lot.
No, I actually specifically told Akaroth to come on.
No, Ashtarothi, you can come here too. Come on.
Ash, come on here if you want.
Ash is a cool dude.
Yeah, I like Ash. Ash, if you need the TeamSpeak information, just whisper me. I'll give it to you.
I sat next to him and we had our little breakfast thing at Vegas. I was across from Brisk.
I
It was
sent it
fun
to
time.
you. Ash, right there. I sent it to you.
And we were hanging out with Guard.
Okay, yeah,
Whisper.
Dom's got it.
Aw, CCP guard.
It doesn't take that long, Ash. Do it quick.
I think there's no way Ashtaroth doesn't have fucking TeamSpeak. That's
No,
100%.
it's not
No way
something on
that's
the
true.
computer, but
So-
it's so fast.
I just
There he
got
is.
you,
There he
Brad.
is.
I just wanted to say omensonly.com is live. You don't have to be lonely at omensonly.com.
Hell yeah.
Is
Did you
that-
link it again?
Did you get it
Nice.
set
It
up?
should.
Wait,
it
did
should
you actually
resolve-
make Omens only?
I mean, I registered the domain. It's just pointing to the Eve
Dude.
website.
You know,
Should
it's,
we
you know
also-
it's gonna blow up. We need to push this. in the
Should we
next few
snag
days.
like
tweet it?
Salt Farmers only?
We
or
need to
whatever
push
that,
it, we
Like,
need to push
Christian
it.
version one is.
And we need to
You
like
need to set it to fucking.
we need
to
to like
the,
put some like
Open comms
some,
page,
we need to
or
put
open
some
comms
like
Discord.
calendar pictures up there.
Is there a ship that starts?
I'll show some fucking elbows for the stream if we need.
Show some ankle.
I'll show some
Have it
ankles,
go
some
to the fucking
elbows.
Discord to
A wrist if
Omens Only
needed.
channel.
Hello.
What's up, Ash?
Hey!
Oh.
Hey, there he is.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Good man. How you doing?
Doing good.
It's been a long time since you and I have been on Hydrate together.
Yeah, I mean, I've hung out with most of you guys at least at some point.
I don't think I've seen you, Ash, since Las Vegas. That was 2 years ago.
Well, you should check out my stream more.
So
Well, I
how's
mean,
it
like,
going?
I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This was so
I'm
cool.
saying,
Yeah,
I mean, like, seeing in
I
personal.
forgot you existed.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean like seeing in general. I meant like in person. But are you
course.
coming?
Walk it back. Walk
Are
it
you
back.
coming to this Vegas, Ash?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Boo.
it hurts my
I mean-
soul, man. It hurts my soul.
So-
We're getting cabanas, man.
We're getting
Drayden's gonna
cabanas,
cook for
dude. We got a
people.
cabana spot for you.
It's. I mean, if it somehow makes sense, then absolutely. But the issue is that, like, given the fact that streaming is literally like what my job, and besides taking care of my 8-year-old, like asking to go to Vegas is asking my community to pay for me to go to Vegas. So like,
Take your
on
on
8-year-old.
the one hand,
come
like
to
if it's a
Vegas
big
and stream.
event, then that's
You know
fine.
what, dude?
But like
They
for,
owe you.
Oh my
They
God.
They do owe you. They owe you.
No,
I
Well,
mean,
like,
I
I
You just
definitely,
got
like,
to
I
integrate
wanted
it
to
into
go
your
to, like,
stream. So like, bring a
demand
little
to pay
handy
for it.
cam.
I mean, it's possible, but like the Vegas
Then
though
you're
is not
creating
going to be
content.
like the full. Like it's not a. It's, a
It's
player
just
gathering.
it's just a Imperium run event.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I think
There's a
people
party
like
and stuff,
seeing
though. I
player.
mean, there's things going
I
on.
think people like seeing player gatherings, but I will join on your side, Ashtarothi, from the rest of these guys. I understand, and the fact that because I was constantly berated, like, oh, just do a subathon, get some money.
Right.
It's like that's not how this shit works.
Well, so like people, I mean, like I did get to go to the Vegas 2019, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. And so like I try to be attentive to, like, yes, if I asked for it, probably they would, but like I try to make sure that because of that, like with great power comes great responsibility, right? Like if I just start pumping my audience for cash because I want to be able to go to any old,
You want to give something in
gathering.
return.
Yeah, like I want to make sure that it really does, like it is the special thing or the big thing that they, that's worth it.
Yeah.
What
I
if we
get
came
that.
into your stream and like made a big deal about you going to Vegas and started the ball rolling?
It's, I mean, again, if it made sense, then that's fine. But I also, as far as like raising money goes, I'm actually about to try to start raising money to get my son a dog. So like when it comes to weighing things, it's like,
What kind of dog?
well, he is autism, so I want to get like an actual like
Trained dog, like a
support
real
dog.
support dog,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Now that you should do a Kickstarter for him.
What
'cause that would help out.
do you know what
Right,
kind?
exactly.
Do you know what kind of breed dog you want for it, or?
I have not quite gone, like I'm more trying to figure out, like I was thinking about doing a subathon for my birthday or something like that to try to
Nice.
raise money, and then from there figure out what I can do.
I was just yeah, because I was
If you
just
do
saying.
something like that, make sure you let us know about that. 'cause
Yeah,
that
some
would-
people, some people want like a specific.
That's
But
a
here's the
great
thing: like purebred dogs are very expensive, and there's a lot of time. Honestly, like generally, my family in the past has always just gone to like rescue shelters and like
I'll give you my cat.
we'll find a rescue dog that's not like there are certain rescue dogs that are like they require so much work because they've been so abused and they're hostile.
That wouldn't be good for
There's those ones where it's like I appreciate the people that are willing to put in the time for those, but the thing is like my family's like we just want to like make sure that we're gonna like instead of getting a puppy that's a purebred, we're gonna get a puppy that is on the execution block within 2 weeks, and we're just gonna like prevent them from getting offed, and they're just a puppy that we can just train and be a nice normal dog. That's what we always went with. So
Are you talking about a service dog though?
Not a rescue dog. I'm talking about a service dog.
Yeah,
Which is the opposite.
I would love to get a dog that's trained to deal with people or like for autism or PTSD or be able to support us and whatnot. Like because like he really just needs the correct pet, not just a pet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a wolf, he needs something that's going to take can sense when he needs help and things like that.
Yeah, and also can take the roughness and not become mean back and all these other things, right? So either way, it's an adventure, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I try to be very mindful of what kind of things I ask for resources for.
Sure.
That's smart.
That's wise.
I think that is more important than coming to Vegas.
Exactly.
That's
I
a
mean,
much more
on
noble cause.
On the other hand, like me going to Vegas is literally just saying like somebody being like, "Hey, I'm coming from Washington and can pick you up." So like, I mean, you never know.
Drayden, you're coming from Washington area. Can you pick him up?
No, I mean, I'm flying.
I don't think
otherwise,
we're gonna organize the whole thing.
yeah. Otherwise, I would totally.
I'm just teasing.
You're in Oregon though, right, Ashra?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a bit away. I mean, I'm in North Idaho, so that's. I mean, I think it's about a 7-hour drive from me to Ash, but that's to go 7 hours that way and then back. Like I'm not driving to Vegas.
So you're saying you're a big weakling.
I'm a big pussy.
I get it. I am too.
I'd venture to guess somebody's coming down, like driving down from the Pacific.
I know a lot of people are driving, but
Yeah, I know people that live around Seattle. Other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just figure
I
it's
don't
like
think
it's
so.
about the
There's nobody
same
in Seattle.
cost to drive down and back up that it is to fly, and I would just rather not have to worry
Sure.
about spending. It's like I can fly down in about
Time
4 or 5
risk.
hours, or I could drive down in about a day and a half and then drive back in a day and a half, or I can fly down in about 4 or 5 hours, fly back in about 4 or 5 hours, and then just. I mean, I'm not gonna need my car when I'm down there. It's like I might take an Uber somewhere if I have to, but like that's pretty rare. So aside from like going to and from the
I'm
airport, I
driving
don't
out
really
there.
need
It's easier to smuggle
transport.
drugs back in a car than in a plane.
I haven't even looked into this though. With like everything being locked down and now opening back up, are plane tickets cheaper or more expensive? Normal?
being
Like I don't even know.
They're going way
So-
up.
so-
They're being
Okay,
jerks
Just
about
don't
it.
go on Spirit.
I
Oh,
have
no shit.
I have a kind of an answer for that, and I'm a little disappointed with it. So, in 2020, I was booked to fly to NOLA, and I had flights there. The unfortunate thing was it's like the flight down was Delta, the flight back was United because that was the cheapest way to go. And then we had to cancel, so I got vouchers for both. So I had like a $270 voucher for Delta and a $320 voucher for United. And I was like, cool, okay, well I can use those whenever because I know I'm going to Vegas and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, with at least this is with Expedia, so I don't know, maybe other systems are different, but Expedia, I was a little disappointed in the fact that those vouchers you can't just apply to general tickets that you get with Expedia. You have to call in and use those vouchers. You have to call in and set up a flight on phone. And the thing is, most online flights that were available, you could see on on Expedia on their site. It's like, okay, this is a cheap flight here. Those are not eligible for vouchers. The only flights eligible for vouchers are like the more expensive flights. And so the thing is like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You didn't want
was,
this to be
I
easy, did you?
yeah, no, I was a little bit pissed because I was like, So you're telling me a round trip flight from Vegas usually costs me like $200 to $300 tops. Usually it's about $200, give or take $50. I've had it cheap as like $120 before round trip, which is weird. But so I was like, okay, $300, that's not that bad. But that's what I looked at online is like $250 round trip Delta to Vegas. But then I had to call the thing on Expedia and they're like, the cheapest flight we have that will be valid for this voucher is $530. I'm like,
that's horseshit.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to spend like $220 on a flight. And if I booked it myself, it'd be $270. So it's like I'm basically saving $50 by using my $250 voucher on this flight. That's kind of shit. I was a little bit upset, but that was they're like,
right.
Well, that's the cheapest flight available we have to go back and forth from Vegas from your location. I'm like,
well, I
haven't used. Go ahead.
Southwest are bros because they actually they were messing with my Vegas flight a little bit. Like I had a direct flight on Thursday, and they changed it from a direct flight to 2 layovers. So like I'm not doing that because it's like from here to Houston and then from Houston to San Antonio, and then in San Antonio, I'm like. It's like an hour to Houston and then an hour to San Diego. It's like, it is stupid. So they're like, since we changed the flight on you, you get a free change. Because Southwest, usually they only charge you the difference between the fares. But it was getting a little high, so I was just like, I was thinking about Wednesday before, but it's like, it seems like a big fare difference. But they're like, yeah, get a free change. So I was like, I'm going to change it to Wednesday night. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just, and my thing is like, I still have the United voucher, but I guarantee it's like, okay, I have a $300 United voucher. I bet that's gonna save me like $50 to $100 on whatever flight I decide to use it on. It expires next year in October, or next year in December. I mean, so I have a year and a half or almost a year and a half to use it. But I feel like it's like a $300 voucher that's like worth $70 to me.
Basically, yeah.
It's fucking awful, and
it's a racket.
And he's like, I usually will take the layover flights in Salt Lake City because Salt Lake City is a massive Delta hub, and so I can find direct flights from Spokane to Vegas, but they're usually like $150 more than just having like a 50-minute to an hour and a half layover in Salt Lake City. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do that each way. But man, it's like. And the way back, I have to go through Seattle, and that's the fucking worst. I don't know if anyone knows, but Seattle Airport is the fucking worst. SeaTac, if you have less than a 2 hour... if you have less than a 2 hour delay in SeaTac, you're fucking lucky. I've flown through Seattle 6 times. 5 times I had at least a 2 hour delay. 1 time it was a 40-minute delay. That was the shortest delay I've ever had through SeaTac. It's a fucking horrible airport. Ooh. There's always backups on the runway. They never have shit on time.
Yeah,
November lives in Seattle. November, your airport sucks.
Like the New York airports are awful.
All that said, I am very excited for Eve events to be starting up soon, and I really hope that they go through with the one in California though.
Like San Diego or whatever.
I thought they said no on that one.
Like I've been like really pushing to make sure that New Orleans actually happens. Like it was looking. I had to ask Cody, was like, "Are we still doing it?" Like last week, and he's like, "Yeah, we're doing it." Like I want people to come here. I want to do this thing. We've been planning this for like 2 years because it was supposed to happen in May 2020.
Right.
New Orleans is awesome too. I was stationed down in Fort Polk, Louisiana, and had to go through New Orleans a couple times. Not even like during Mardi Gras or anything. It's always a party. It's great.
Oh yeah.
If we're doing movie night, it has to be soon because I'm crashing.
It's already like
Not gonna lie.
10:20 my
Already
time.
past our time, let's
It's
do it.
always been like almost all
I'm
2.5 hours.
winding down.
Let's do it then. Come on.
What are y'all doing tonight?
I don't know. What was it?
I voted Hot Tub Time Machine.
Time Machine. Yeah.
There's no like
You live in
confirmation
South
one way or
Dakota?
another.
Nice.
Who's got shield alarms going? Who's getting shot at?
I know.
Where's
I
South
had to
Dakota?
check my
If you don't mind me
characters.
asking.
I didn't appreciate it.
It's like all my things are docked. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you got me to run back to my.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. There's no way for a streamer to get me to stop watching them faster than having those bits rewards that do the hull alarms or shield alarms
Oh,
or any of those
yeah.
kinds of stuff. I'm like, I like you, man, but I can't do this.
I don't need that anxiety.
Like I watch people that have
I do that. I do it
those
just for the
alerts
hell
like
of it.
that.
It's funny to watch
Like
people's
this girl who
reactions.
plays like Phasmophobia, so that's a scary game, and she has like a jump scare alert thing that's just a scream, and like she jumps every time, and I'm like, how do you? I could not stand that. I would just like my nerves would get so
I would
frayed
stop
after somebody doing
streaming.
that.
Yeah,
It's
repeatedly.
what
like,
the
I
people
will
want.
never set that up.
Yeah,
I will
give the
never set
people what
that
they
up on
want.
my stream.
Give the people.
Yeah,
what
you
they
should
I
want.
mean, it's
shaving
funny,
years
but
off
I
your
don't.
life.
I would be like sick of it. Like it's already scary enough, and then you have like these alert things screaming at you. Like no. And that's why I watch other play Phasmophobia and not play it myself.
All right, so
Even though that'll be fun to play one day.
November is going to Vegas. Hell yeah, Salmon Shorts man, cool Australian guy, whatever the name we have for him.
I'm gonna bring my salmon shorts.
Dude,
I have
you
a
guys,
pair of
you guys
salmon
gonna
shorts
match
that I
some
wanna rock.
shorts,
Yeah,
some salmons?
I think
I got cool-
November and I are gonna be twinsies this year.
Dude, I won't even be able to tell the
Flamingo
difference
shirt.
between you two.
Twinsies.
No, I know we're
Basically.
talking Nola Rain. I'm just saying, like, but Vegas Salmon Shorts is going, and
Yeah, because they're not actually coming to NOLA.
I'm a dickhead. I'm not going to Nola.
I'm not
I'm
gonna argue
sorry.
with you.
Next year.
You have to come next year. Yeah.
I-
No, I
okay,
asked-
so
Better
so
time
I'm
next
saying
next
California, I asked about you.
next year
So,
I will
South Dakota.
prioritize NOLA over Vegas because I'm going Vegas this year, not NOLA. So I'll flip it next year. If I have to choose
Yeah,
one or
it
the
should
alternate,
be at the
yeah.
time of
if
year
I have
that
to
we
choose
want it
one
to
or the
be.
other, I will do the NOLA trip and not the Vegas trip. Promise.
Ooh, there's a summer
yeah.
swarm, Astrathi, coming up this next weekend. Maybe we'll get some good conspiracies from that.
But with that said,
Everybody always talks about
movie
the
night.
Bob barbecue.
Okay, so you guys are wanting top to time. But hold on, Manic. There's a movie that you haven't seen that
There
I've
she
been
is.
really wanting to play,
What is it?
and I think it's gonna be really good, and I think you'll really like it.
What is it?
Idiocracy.
I do want to see that.
Oh,
Hold
don't
on.
give me a no. Don't give me a but.
I think it's worth. I think you would appreciate it. I'm
Dude,
pretty sure you
like,
said you hadn't seen it,
it's
right?
like I know I want to see it, but
It's one of those movies that I don't think you know how bad you want to see it until you watch it, and then you're like, I'm glad I watched this.
I'm
At the
gonna
same
say,
time,
Manic,
like-
you-
Like
you-
it's
if you've
right
not
up
yet
your
seen
alley
this,
of
that's-
comedy. It's right up your alley of comedy, Manic. It really
yeah,
is.
no, I know I want to see it. What was that? Was that a cat or something?
I would
This
argue
is
that you're
Sasha
missing.
purring.
Were you making
Ma-
that noise?
Manic-
You can't make
No,
that
this
noise.
is Sasha.
Manic is not quite
That was
able
weird.
to.
I like
Like
that.
you're
That's
missing
not-
part of the internet zeitgeist for not having
I
watched.
know. I know. It's been
It's
so
an
long.
experience.
Well, I was just gonna say too. It's light enough that even if you like are tired and want to go to sleep halfway through or whatever, it's not like
And that's the other
anything
thing. Like
serious that
I'm-
you'll like kick yourself about.
I'm
you can just pick it back up.
inebriated and I'm kind of tired. So I kind of want to see something that I've seen before and don't have to pay too much attention
Right.
to.
You don't have to pay too much. This is a movie that
I think it's light enough that you
It
won't.
is not a cerebral movie. The whole fun of the movie is the fact that it's the opposite of a cerebral movie.
Yeah,
I would
honestly,
just
I
let
The
it
think
whole
you
the
should
whole
go for
fun
it.
the whole fun of it is that it's the perfectly average guy in society. He's not smart, he's not dumb. He is the most average guy ever, and he goes in the future and he's the smartest man in the fucking world because everyone is retarded. Everyone is
Regal.
God damn, my
The
bad.
brain function
you
has been.
can't
E-
do that
everyone
R-word.
everyone
They're
just
has
dumber.
Everyone is
bred
regal.
through
We
the
have
human
selectively
species
bred
to the
for
point where
stupidity.
like IQ, the average IQ is like below 100 type of thing. It's so good. And it's got fucking who's the guy that plays it's not Ving Rhames. Who's
Terry Crews.
it's got Terry
Yes,
Crews
we are
as
nice
President Camacho, Hip Light Mountain
Brawndo
Dew
is
something.
got what plants crave.
I'm looking at I'm looking at the
I was
IMDb.
gonna say y'all should just put up the trailer. real
I
quick just to see
guarantee
if he
you'll
wants
be
to.
happy you watched it. You'll be like, Jesus Christ, this fucking movie
I
is
don't know. I'd
ridiculous.
kind of be depressed because it's like this is what the world is heading to.
It is
very
sad
quickly.
because it's almost
talking about breeding for
they
stupidity.
they
That's just
made
like,
it.
And then
that's
just
the
like
present
everything
day.
is
We're talking about my sex life.
advertisement.
They made this movie
It's
like
incredibly
10 years
prophetic.
ago, 15 years ago, and it's actually scarily how
Way closer. than
almost
we should
on
be
track
to
it actually is to reality.
Well,
Yeah, we're on the
But it's a
trajectory.
comedy.
You know what
It's
the problem? The problem with Idiocracy was that everybody seems to take it as like, ha ha ha, we're making fun of a potential future, or that it's about like how dumb
a
dumb people
ridiculous
are.
future, but it's
But-
like it's more and more
but
becoming like
no.
a possible future.
It's a cautionary tale.
Right.
It's a warning about what happens when you just default, right? Like it's saying that society can slip away through these steps, and
Sure.
therefore
I
I'm
like that
looking at
explanation.
I'm looking at screenshots on IMDb, and this is just the modern day.
no, it's
Dude, I'm-
it's-
This is
It is
so
oddly
bizarre.
prescient. No, it is
I'm
so
telling you,
prescient.
I'm telling you, like, we could do Hot Tub Time Machine next week. You should really watch Idiocracy tonight.
Okay. If everybody is leaning hard on Idiocracy, then I will give it a shot.
It's such a good movie.
I've
It's
seen it.
amazing.
And I appreciate it, but I think you will really appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Okay,
And,
we'll,
and like
we'll
I said,
do
it's
it.
light enough that even if you like decide you're gonna dip out, like you're not gonna like kick yourself. It's just dumb comedy,
Okay.
but it's fun.
All right, so
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
do.
not saying it's the best
I
movie,
probably
but
shouldn't
it's
eat those
your
mushrooms
movie,
then, huh?
Manic.
No,
it really is.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, the
I'm
cynic
open
and
for
you'll love
watching
it.
it. When it comes to movies, I have to be in a
this is
certain.
this is not a
frame of
cerebral
mind.
or
That's true. No.
this is not a movie that
I get
requires
that.
a lot of thought process. It's a
Where
movie
I,
that's very
where
simple
I am
and easy to
mentally
watch.
right now, I don't want to have to do a lot of heavy lifting.
No,
I think it's
there
gonna
is
carry
not-
you.
no,
absolutely
it's
gonna carry you
yeah,
there.
it's not a heavily
is-
it's not a heavily
it is
lifting movie. It
literally
is
sit
a
in
very
your
simple
chair.
movie.
Tube of in your mouth, feeding you cheese whiz levels of lazy. Literally, actually.
Love
Go
it.
ahead and watch it.
Okay. All right.
All right. So we're gonna watch Idiocracy, guys. We're gonna close the stream. If you want to watch it, right below
Okay,
in
so
the
let's do
about.
final shots and shit before we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A. What? Like,
Jesus, we skipped it last time too because we were so
Dude,
drunk we
dude,
forgot.
Play
Yeah.
the
Oh, wow.
animation. Play my animation.
all right. So
bro.
we're gonna do final shots,
You
final
were part
thoughts.
of that.
Dom, where's your like camera? I'm
Oh,
just
I was
seeing
doing
like
naughty shit.
I'm just
sorry.
seeing beige.
I was doing naughty
Oh,
shit.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Doing-
Final shots, final thoughts, boys and girls.
Ackroth, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Shit.
We have the
He's got to play
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
animation.
All right,
Oh,
Ackroth,
okay,
now
I
you're
forgot
up.
about that. I just said do it. bro.
Contractually obligated to play that animation.
So I missed the beginning of the show where y'all probably touched on the war, but I was gonna do a shot to Dom,
War?
who has been on like more shows than ever this week, and hopefully is enjoying his victory lap.
I am. I fucking am.
Gotta feel good,
Because
right?
I called it. I called it. I
I knew, we all doubted
You
you
never
forever.
faltered.
We,
did.
you,
You never
you were like,
faltered.
we're never gonna lose, and we all doubted you, and you were right, dude. You were right.
But
Now,
you're the
I'm
person
like-
that I like to say that to. There's a lot of people I would not like to say that to.
I think I've been pretty good.
You've been very nice. You're a great face for your coalition.
I got a lot of respect for the other side. There's a hell of a fucking hell of a good job too. And now
So
Redline,
humble, so
he's
humble.
pretty mean, and he like makes fun of people. To me, well, me especially. It's ridiculous.
Redline's such an asshole.
I don't know where that guy comes from.
Yeah,
but
well,
God damn, what a fucking dick.
Man, if he was
Oh,
on
hey,
comms right now, I'd
Redline's in
tell him
chat.
off.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
I will say,
Love you, man.
I will say,
Nice to meet
that
you.
This week's Trash Talk Tuesday was both the reason why Trash Talk Tuesday exists and the reason why this entire war happened. Like,
Was it good?
It
I
was
missed this week's.
amazing.
was
Yeah,
so
it was
good.
pretty good. I'll admit that.
I know the one with like the sinners thing. I don't see a ton of Trash Talk Tuesday, but that was like, oh shit. The few that
Oh,
I've
so
seen
Brother-
are not
Brother
like
Bob was
that.
on there. That was a good one. Yeah,
The
I need to
Matani
go
was
back
on
and
it.
see. There's a bot, I imagine.
his last one, Matani was on there. Yeah.
Yeah. That it was.
But brother Bob was
Absolutely
too. Billy
incredible.
was.
And it was actually a good
Kenneth
talk
was there?
from
Was
Matani.
he
Like
there?
it wasn't just a drive-by dump on Billy like he did
There's
before.
a lot of people there.
That was a good one though too.
But
I think it was downhill from the day we started, Kenneth.
Oh yeah. Now it's just further down here. Hill. It's steeper.
Who just said that?
Dom, you're up. Dom, you're up.
What did I
Final
do?
shots, final thoughts. You're up.
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah.
This is your idea, bro.
This is-
Jesus.
I'm hearing people talk. Is anybody else hearing people talk? Oh, my fucking.
I mean, I was talking.
Going alphabetical.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry. I have fucking already logged into the goddamn Discord. I was hearing them talk. I was like freaking the fuck
gotcha.
out there. I
Okay,
could not
okay.
figure that out. Sorry.
I was like, dude, we haven't even started anything yet. But go for it.
Listen, mister. Watch it. My final thought is I'm going to say the same thing I said on Thursday night. I want to thank all the FCs of both sides, the leadership of both sides, for providing the war. Thank you very much. That was awesome. But I want to give especially a big thanks to Drayden, to Manic, to Elby, to Lana, to Rain, to Madderall, and the guys at TIS, to Matani, to Brisk, Meta, Don, Rhea, and Greg, Asterati, and all the people. I know I'm missing tons of people. Everybody who did podcasts,
Everybody.
or blogs and stuff about
Every
about the
single
war, about
person.
All
Eve.
y'all.
You guys make the experience a lot more fun, and I thank you very much for all the work you guys do. Appreciate
You're
it. very
welcome.
much.
Oh yeah.
We work hard.
Yeah,
And some of us.
I
do.
spent a
We
lot
work-
of time.
We work very hard here.
I spent a
on
lot of
Open
time
Games
organizing that war, and I'm glad
to bring
it
people.
I'm
this
glad it did
quality
something.
I'm telling you, you
content.
might fucking think it's funny.
No,
people
I'm
who are doing the
kidding. I'm
shows
kidding. No, I'm
meet
kidding.
a
I
lot
get
of
what you're
people who
saying.
play the game. I'm telling you, they do. And LB's fucking one of the best.
I get what you're
What?
saying. Yo, well, LB is the best.
Yeah, the fucking show notes are amazing. I mean, I
Did
thought
you guys
Drake's
know
looked
that
good
LB
until I
is
saw LB's.
Canadian?
They're fucking
I just
awesome.
learned that.
Look, I'm not a person that works hard, but I do
What?
play one on
What?
stream.
Wait.
But
I said Red
I do
Line,
appreciate
didn't
it.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Fuck
I?
yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
Bill.
bud.
Bill's been
Going
Bill,
out for Rick?
Bill the boss has been around the
Yeah.
block.
Woo! Oh my god, that's the best song in the world.
That's
dude.
great.
Why is that not your national anthem?
I'll start a petition.
Going out
I
for
would sing
Rick?
along to that. Just out for a rip, are you, bud?
Fucking right, bud.
Hell yeah. I'm
I'm done. That was all I had.
all
Greatest
right, so
song
I'm up.
top,
I'm up.
song top.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give a shot to.
I didn't do a shot. Shit.
You know, it's been a while. I actually have a glass here. I don't have to pour a shot. I'll just like take a shot. I'll give a shot to like everyone involved in the war. Like this it ended very abruptly. It ended very different than what everyone thought the end would be. But that aside, if you look at the last year and a half, this has been some hot shit going on down. This is like the hot pocket of fucking wars.
Hot chick.
Like,
Hot bucket.
dude, like you get the hot pocket. This is not even like lean pocket. This is hot pocket. This is like full
when you-
on like pepperoni and sausage
Dude,
down in
fucking
Delve.
fucking
Like you
fucking
get
Jim
you're
Gaffigan.
getting all the
Hot
meats, all the meats in the South region, the
but
Nether
I-
regions, and just
Hmm.
give all the meats. Like taste them all, eat them all, dude. Like get that war. Fucking cheers. I don't know what that meant, but you know what? It sounded good. Hell yeah.
All those.
I like to think of
tasty
your war
southern
as like a
meats.
sexual euphemism now, though.
It was exciting. I gave it. Delana, you're up next.
Baby.
Cool. Okay, first, look at my cat. She's being so cute right now.
Sasha.
Hi, Sasha.
Oh,
She's a
Jeremy.
chunker kitty.
That's not chonkers.
She's kind of chunkers.
Dude, my cat's
So-
chonkers. My cat's like 3 times that.
She kind
my
of
kid's
chunkers.
cat's an asshole.
She a little chunker kitty.
Yeah, meow.
Okay. So, the other thing. Go to Eve Nola. It's happening next week. Friday to Sunday.
Get it
13th to 15th or whatever.
Wednesday to Sunday if you're like experienced Eve goers.
Yeah, you get there early. There's gonna be stuff to do. It's gonna be decent weather to be out and about. Though stay hydrated.
Funny when you
Well,
say
in
it's
general,
decent.
but especially when you're in New Orleans in August. They go to it, and if you're not going to it this year, go next year. It's gonna be fun, both times. But do it.
I like how you're like, it'll be decent weather, and you posted things saying it's gonna be 90s all week.
90s is decent. there.
90s is
Well,
decent.
like,
That's like hot as fuck.
point
Where I
that,
live.
like-
Fuck no, I'm staying inside with
Yeah.
air conditioning.
That's
yeah.
like I'm gonna
Well,
burn
we
in
all
Chris.
have air conditioning here. All the buildings have air
But
conditioning.
it's alright. It's like all the humidity will protect you from the sun. No,
Y'all know Louisiana's a swamp, right?
I'm kidding. Well, yeah, but
Yes.
it's a fun swamp with drinks though. So go fucking to NOLA.
That's true.
If you have access to Eve NOLA, go do it.
And one of the good bars on Bourbon Street is DJ Aldar's favorite, is called The Swamp.
Sounds hot.
Fitting.
So go to the swamp, in the swamp.
All right, LB.
I'm not good at these. I never know what to
Just
say.
just
Whatever.
Tell us about yourself.
Shots
Listen to your heart.
Braden,
Mm.
A, for running the show. B, because he just came over to What Could Possibly Go Wrong, and he's
Hell
been
yeah.
joining fleets.
The
He's been
best
having a good
alliance in the
time.
game.
We've been getting good fights. It's good shit. He's downgraded from NC dot to wrong, but it's a
an
good
upgrade.
downgrade.
It's an
Fun
upgrade
per
in my
hour.
Good
mind.
downgrade.
It's an upgrade
It's like
in my
moving
mind.
from like a really expensive motorcycle to just a really shitty dirt bike and jumping it off cool things and stuff.
What are
like
those
that.
like Honda mopeds everybody's
Oh,
on?
no,
Like
yeah.
Groms?
Yeah,
But
those fucking
here's the
things.
thing. It's like moving from a high-end dirt or street bike to a dirt bike motocross, but you just want to like take motocross jumps all your life and you're just stuck on the fucking highway on pavement.
Like, you ever been driving
And
down
so
the
it's
road
like
and
you
you've
just,
seen
you
one of those,
finally
like,
you finally
flatbed
find the
trucks?
light and you go to it. Maybe it's not as fast and it was glamorous, but you know what? You like it better. So
Like,
I
you
would
see
have
the
likened it to
flatbed
that.
trucks on the side of the road, and you're like, I could jump that.
Hell yeah,
Well, in
dude! I'll
wrong,
jump all
you
the
can-
trucks.
You can fucking jump that. Fucking jump that.
Dude,
Do
we
it.
should just like start parking jump freighters in the stations. I'll jump those.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So shots to him. Shots to everybody from Wrong. Shots to everybody in the war. Shots to everybody on the show.
Shots.
That's a lot of shots, dude.
Man,
Well, take them all.
God damn it.
Yeah, shots to everybody involved with the war. Shots to Eve Vegas. Go get drunk in a swamp and then come get drunk in a desert.
Woo!
Omensonly.com. You don't have to be lonely at omensonly.com.
yeah, Omens only.
I want everybody to share that URL because I want CCP to look at the analytics
Oh,
of
wow.
the EVE Online website and be
It
like,
just
what the fuck
forwards-
is this omensonly.com?
Dude,
I
I
just
want
tried it
that.
out.
I want omensonly.com to show up in CCP's analytics data.
can we actually have omensonly.com as a thing?
It's
Oh,
I
you
just
oh
tried it
that
right now.
that's the one
I
you
just
made.
did it.
I
Done.
bought it.
I thought you made a different one. Okay, so we have Omens only. Can we just make a slogan like "We'll show that Oracle"?
Manic, I'm going to tell you right now,
Sorry.
bourbon does not feel good coming out of the nose.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
God damn it.
Oracle just has a shape to it. Anyway, Ashtarothi. you're up.
Greetings, fellow Empyreans. I am Ashtarothi. I wanted to give a shout out to Aderon Robotics and say, join Aderon Robotics if you want to be part of the war that hasn't ended. The Caldari has pushed the Galente militia down to 2 systems,
Whoa.
and we have fought very hard for over a month over the system of Intaki in order to give them a window of opportunity to secure some very needed defenses in time, which we just learned today is good because the Galente were able to defend against some of the state encroachers as they're trying to disrupt the peace talks that are happening, or not the peace talks, but the negotiations between the Intaki people and the Galente Federation. The state has regained control over Intaki, sadly, and are now sieging us in our home of Fliet. So if anybody is interested in coming and taking part in small gang PvP and PvP with payment, like you get paid for it, you can basically do the same amount of ISK. You can get as much ISK as you would normally do with missions or anything like that, but you're doing it in PvP ships and getting in fights and having fun and learning how to do get out there and hit the game in all cylinders. So if you're interested in that, come check out Aderon Robotics. Shout out and shots to the people in Intaki and Ugalis for making all this cool content and doing stuff with me. And you know what? I'll give a shot to Diana Kim, one of the state people who's always coming out there in ships, always fighting, and has been very actively vocal in promoting her side of this whole agenda. So we've been having a lot of fun in faction warfare. Our systems have been like some of the most dangerous systems in the game recently. Just yesterday, Fliet was the #2 in kills, just under T5Z within a 3-hour window during during prime time yesterday, which is just a sign of how much fighting is going on within faction warfare right now. So come check us out.
Are you Galante, or is that what you said, right?
Get it?
Yeah, Aderon Robotics secures the south for Galente Federation.
All right, yeah. Shots for,
I'm a strike commander.
shots for that. Real quick, so before we go, one quick question for you. Hold on, let me take a shot. One quick question for you, Ashrathi. So, from what it sounds like, are you saying, is there an uptick in low sec participation?
Well, yeah. So basically, what has happened is that the Galente militia has decayed to pretty much all of the major groups have now left the militia, but the state has now kind of gained momentum, and there's a few groups that have joined the Caldari militia that has really pushed into things. And so right now, basically, you can go look at Dotland, and at any given time, I almost guarantee you that Fleet, Devon, Naga, Intaki, Agos, or one of those systems will be one of the most deadliest systems in the game, because those are the territory that we've been fighting over for about 2 months now. And it's like everything from tons of frigates all the way up to battleships, being used, and it's just constant conflict. Because, the thing that people don't understand about, the thing that people don't think about faction warfare, when they just look at the mechanics, they're like, oh, I just go into these plexes and I, make the money. Well, if you're fighting over a system, then each plex matters, and each plex is size gated. So like you have to time zone coverage matters. You have to have constant time zone coverage if you want to protect things. So you have to work with people in all different languages and all different time zones, and every single size ship matters, because you might need a downship in order to get into a novice, get into a T1 frigate, or all the way up to, if they bring heavy stuff, you might have to slug it out with battleships in a large or an open. So it's really exciting.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
All right, well, okay, so with that, we're going to close the stream. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thanks to Lana and Ashrathi for coming by. Ashrathi, you as well. So, we're gonna go and we're gonna watch some Idiocracy as a movie night. So if you want to watch Idiocracy, down in the About Open Comms box right below the stream section, there should be we should make it bigger, but there's a little tiny text thing that says Discord. Join the Discord if you're not already in there. There will be a voice channel called Movie Night. We're gonna go down in there. We're gonna stream the movie, and we'll do it from there. So if you want to watch Idiocracy, join us. If not, we'll catch you next week. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone coming out.
We're going to watch something about Hot Pockets.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a shot for the road. You guys don't have to. I will do. This is kind of like the last, this is like the last stab on,
Dude, I'm bringing
Sean Evans stuff. You have the last dab game.
I have the game. I'm bringing it to Vegas. We're gonna do it in the cabana.
Hell yeah! So I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid. I've had all those. Game? So the last dab. It's if you ever watched Hot Ones, is a YouTube channel. Sean Evans. He's like one of the best fucking interviewers I've ever seen. He has so many good questions. He doesn't just like do the generic like.
So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so he doesn't do that. He actually has very specific questions, very specific answers that he draws out, and they're actually like good questions that are not just like generic. He's an excellent interviewer, and the whole time he's doing it, he has hot wings that are increasingly from like spicy to melt your face off, and does a whole show with it. It's great. So if you haven't watched Hot Ones, I suggest you go watch it. It's excellent.
Rain wants.
It's an amazing lane.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll watch the movie. Yeah. So anyway,
have a good one, guys.
Yeah. See Ashrathi
later.
Bye.
Guys, join our Discord. We're gonna watch a movie, and I promise we're doing it soon. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.